What's poppin', you guys? Give me 1 second as I get things ready. Yeah, there's like no one streaming Stumble Guys right now. Legit, if I went live on Stumble, I'll have everybody watching. There's no one on Stumble Guys right now. Alright, it's me, Opa. Yo, Opa, what's up, bro? I haven't seen you in forever. What time, sorry, please tell? It's 11:30 a.m. right now for me. I don't know what time it is for you. Or we're trying something new today over on Twitch side. Well, we're on the YouTube and TikTok side too. We're trying something new. We're gonna see how it does. If it does booty cheeks, we're never doing it again. Ever again. We're doing like a watch party. When's tour? I don't know, guys. Ask Waze. If you guys are here for Stumble Guys and you're looking for the tour, ask Waze. Waze is hosting the tour today. You guys will need to ask Waze. W-A-Y-N-Z. I think I spelled his name wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know. I just heard you live, so I joined. Oh, thank you, King. Well, we're streaming a different game today. We're not doing Stumble Guys. Well, we're doing Stumble later, but that's like later. For the next like 2 or 3 hours, we're doing Brawl Stars. What's wrong, FW1? Why is FW1 mad? Go play with Waze, FW1. Man, so many SG people, I swear. What's up, Aaron? Welcome to the stream, Aaron. What's up, Cup? What's up, FW? What's up, Johnny Knoxville? It's alright, I'm just here to talk to you, but it's nice. It's nice. I'll go live in like a minute. Give me a second, guys. I'm still getting things ready. Should I host custom for like 40 minutes? That's what I'm gonna do, Aaron. I'm gonna open this up because people like gambling. So while people join, like, they get to see this. You know? Tonight. Sorry, how long do you think I've been a fan for? I don't know, Opa. I thought you stopped watching SG. I haven't seen you forever, so I say like a week. Yo, what's up, Omar? Omar, I haven't seen forever either. What the hell? What's up, Omar? I just stopped playing SG a while back. Let's do this. What's up, Taurus? Alright, guys, let's open up our beautiful, beautiful angelic drops. Let me actually go live real quick. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he, she, they, them. Below. Just reject that real quick. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, daytime, nighttime, whatever time zone is for you guys. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Alright, let's open these bad boys up. Ugh. Dude, I am exhausted, but we're chilling. Can I join? Yeah, we'll start off some customs and mini games real soon. Let me just open this, then we'll do the watch party. As you guys wanted the watch party, but it's like whatever. Alright. Let's open these bad boys up. Come on, can I get at least one skin, guys? Out of 12 drops, can I get one skin? 100 gold, that's not that bad. 200 gold. That's I don't care for bling. I super don't care about XP doublers. Oh my god. This sucks so bad. This sucks so bad. Give me a second, guys. Let me just open these up. Okay, at least I got the icon. Oh yeah, I sold. I sold so hard. These are all bad. Guys, I need your luck. Like, low-key, dude. This is mad annoying. I have like 4 left. I have 4 left. I actually think I have 4 left. I'm literally scared. That's not bad. Okay, so I got patched. I got patched. I read TikTok. I got scammed. All that is disgustingly bad. I'm pretty pissed. So I got 100 gems and kit from 8 drops. That's good! What do you mean? That's really good. What you talking about? What's up, EX21? Welcome. Alright, let's play some games. Damn, dude. I didn't get anything good, dude. You know, I got the icons, which I like collecting. But everything else, I kind of got scammed. Oh, dude. I'm pissed. Yo, Cameron, thank you for all the chiles, GGs, emojis, hearts, and all that stuff. Say Sigma's not patched. It's not patched. It's not patched at all. Sorry, where's SG? No SG till later, guys. Please don't ask me about SG, because no SG till later. Can I join? Absolutely. We have open lobbies right now. We have open lobbies for the next, like, 40 minutes until finals starts. Then we're gonna do watch party on finals, and you guys can see my opinion on everyone playing, and we can talk smack, and hopefully we can run into another Juan Carlos situation. We can make fun of that. Poor Juan. Poor Juan. Sorry, do you mind if I go to sleep? No, Opa, go, dude. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. You don't have to be here. I mean, you can sleep with stream open, absolutely. I'll greatly appreciate that, and I'll take that view. You're more than welcome to do that, dude. I definitely don't delete Twitch. What do you mean, Isha? You're definitely talking here, too. So I think there are Mexican teams also like player named Taco. That's so racist of you, Aaron. Why do you assume he's Mexican just because his name's Taco? That's so bad. Is 10K Tour 2v2 Laser Dash? Hola, ask Waze. Waze is hosting the tour today. If you guys want to play the 10K Tour, ask Waze. He is hosting today. I don't know the info. You want to ask him? I don't have that info. Just FYI, if you are interested, you need to talk to Waze. W-A-Y-Z, Waze. Alright. Let's move people around. Meanwhile, while we wait for more people. Bro's gonna ask Waze so much. I hope, dude. I hope it gets to the point where he's pissed. Okay, I'm gonna put all the good people on one side. So it's like fair. Cup, Brawl. Okay, I feel like Taurus can move over here. I feel like that's fair. I feel like it's fair for 5v5. We'll see. Sorry, I have 70 brawlers. Is that good? It's okay. If you're pay to win, that's bad. If you're free to play, 70 brawlers is really good. Robo, are we dead ass? Dude, as we wait for more people, yeah, we're dead ass. We accept you. Put Braum on my team. You want Braum on your team? Okay. I got you. I feel like that's fair. See, I'm stuck with Netflix. Dude, stop leaving. I swear I'll legit ban, dude. I'm not like in the mood today. I'm pay to win, dude. Netflix. Yes, you are. Alright, just ready up, guys. I feel like we're streaming so early for Brawl Stars. I don't know. It feels weird. I don't like it. It feels weird. Let's do this. What's up, GK? I'm paid to win in Stumble, guys, but I'm free to play in Brawl Stars. That's actually wild. Alright, guys, let's see who has the better bot on their team. Oh, we got scored on immediately. my god, the bot has the puck! Come on. Dude, their kid's doing way better than some of our teammates. Oh my god, dude. Nobody was gonna block that. Move, 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 move. Netflix, get out my way, dog. You're gonna get caught. What the fuck? Hey, chances we lost. That's crazy. Sorry, when is Stumble Guys giveaway? Not till 10 hours from now. Quite literally, not till like 10 hours from now. You're so far off from Stumble Guys, it's not even funny. Alright, let's try that again, but let's switch teams up. Let's switch teams up. We'll do this. Hopefully, that fixes something. Sorry, accept my friend request. I'm assuming that was you. Bro, the bot helped us? He did, dude! Your bot actually did work compared to my bot. A freaking Barry didn't do anything, dude. Oh, he killed Taurus. That's all he did. It was kill Taurus. Oh, okay, see, now I'll give you guys Netflix because he didn't do anything. Now that's fair. We'll get the bot. We'll get the bot. You guys get Netflix, we'll get the bot. I feel like that's fair. I have no decent players on my team. I mean, you have EX21. He did pretty good. Why is Waze hosting? Because he has 10k gems. He asked if he wants to host. So I told him, yeah, Waze, you can host 10k tour. So he's hosting. Alright, ready up, guys. Ready up. Bro, he went 2-1? I mean, at least he was going for scores, old Cup. He was taking shots on go. He was taking shots on go. So, he did pretty okay. Could he do better? Yeah. It's not about kills, Cup. It's about scoring. Cup, how many times did you score? Cup, how many times did you score? Alright, ready up, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're not ready, I'm kicking. There you go. Perfect. I really want to kick Netflix, dude. I want to catch him lacking so freaking bad. You guys don't even know. That was my first game ever with Mandy. You did pretty decent for your first game ever as Mandy. Bro's actually gonna score. Bro's actually gonna score. That is so cringe, dude. Freaking Aaron. my god, Taurus caught it. I waste. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Freaking Arian, dude. Dude, our Colt is so bad. You take shot on goal, take shot on goal! The only chance! You know what? You know what, Brom? You tried your best. You took a shot on goal. It didn't work out, but... what can I say? What can I say? Alright. You know what though? We had a bot in our team, so it's fine. North America Brawl Star Finals. Yeah, we're gonna stream it a little later. We're gonna test something out. We're gonna do some commentary. We're gonna talk some smack. One stumble, guys? Never. Never. Switch teams? Let's do this. Let's do this. We'll make a new lobby. Then whoever lands on what team gets to be in that team. Let's do that. Let's do that. I said put the bot in our team. I did. I put Netflix on your team. What you mean? I did exactly what you wanted me to do. Sorry, can I join? Yeah, it's open lobbies, guys. Open lobbies. Sorry, ¿tienes un tour de 10K después de Brawl Stars? Well, ahorita Waze va a tener el 10K tour. Yo no sé, está en Twitch o está en YouTube. But él va a hacer 10K tour. Ahora. Maybe I should have done the SG tour instead of Brawl Stars. You know that, guys? People keep asking about it. Maybe that would have been the move. Maybe that would have been the move. Alright, alright. We'll take the bot again, guys. Well, this time actually try. Let me switch characters. Let's go... shoot, I don't know where to go. I want to go Mandy. You know what? Let's try her. Let's try her. I'm locked in. I'm ready. Easy win? So you quit Stumble, guys? No. I did not change. Quit Stumble, guys. I do both. I actively play both, but I'm doing Brawl Stars right now, so yeah. You simp to Pam? Who the hell's Pam? Alright, ready up, guys. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. I'm on the team, so we'll win. Alright, Cup. I believe in you. Don't let me down. Oh my god, solos. Yo, our bot's doing work, dude. Let's go Gray. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Is Tribon? Yeah, Trib's playing. Brawl Hockey's boring. Do I love Brawl Hockey? You guys tripping, you think it's boring. I'm actually pissed they took it away from rank. Brawl Hockey rank was such easy wins. Like, actually. good shot. Good shot. Let's go. Dude, this bot, man! What the fudge? This bot be better than some of the real players, dude. What the hell? That's actually insane. Guys, why was the bot 6 and 3? Dude, the bot had more damage and more kills than Netflix. Dude, the bot confirmed better than Netflix. That is crazy. Screenshot this, dude. Everyone screenshot it and DM Netflix. He has to see this. That's crazy. That's insane. That's. So look at my score of it. I saw it solos. I saw it. Alright. Let's give them the bot. Let's give them the bot. Alright. Let's take Let's take X21. Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Can I move him? Let's make a new one. Make a new lobby. The lobby was like messing up. Yo, I like Terra. Terra's pretty fun. Terra's actually pretty fun. So I make the bull a bot. I don't know how to do that. How do I choose the character from the bot? I genuinely don't know how to do that. Yo, what's up, Vena? ¿Cómo estás? I mean, you speak Italian. I don't know how to speak Italian. Even though I'm like part Italian. EXP1 goes 1 and 3 every game, dude. It's his first time Mandy. Second time Mandy. Relax. Alright, guys, hold on. How do I make the bull a bot? Oh, I could choose. Let's go. I'll make the bot a bull. What I said. There you go. I got you. Easy. Alright, let's do that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose now, but let's try it out. Pretty sure we're gonna lose. Alright, 5 seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Where's Netflix? Let me kick him. Alright, we'll both have bots, guys. We'll both have bots. Easy. Finally, guys. I got to kick him. And we'll both have bull. Alright, ready up, guys. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, who are we gonna kick next? Solos! Okay, there's like 3 people who are not ready. We could do 3-3s, actually. We kick everybody. Okay, now we have... Where the hell is this? Who's this guy?
G'day, you vegan beauties.
Krugs! You gotta ready up, dog. What? I don't have Discord? That's true, Netflix. You don't have Discord. Alright, we're kicking, bro. How can we make this fair? We move him over here. There you go. And we're gonna have double bots, Taurus and Cup. Alright? So ready up. We're gonna have double bots. I'm gonna make him a support, though. Let's make him Kit. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Someone just joined. Someone just joined. Alright, ready up, guys. Ready up, ready up, ready up. 5, 4, 3. Thank you. Hello, sorry. I just came back from the mall. Well, hopefully it was fun. The mall is crazy. We don't have malls here anymore. They all kind of closed down. You're complaining about EX21, but he saved the game. He saved the score. Yeah, that was a good clear. That was a really good clear. Bro, dude, whoever... Ali's really good. He keeps blocking the scores. Oh my god. The bot scored, you guys! The bot scored! Dude, everyone in this lobby sucks, dude. My team, your team, everybody in this lobby was dog water. Dude, except the bots. Nah, dude. Oh my god. Let me join, I got you, dude. That was the most dog water of dog water match we've ever seen in our lives. Oh my god. 8-1 star player, yeah, cup, but you went Brock, so you went the easiest character to play. That's kind of crazy. So our bot one scored 3 times over the last 4 games? That's... how? Just how? How? Guys. Are we all washed up? I love Ali's good for saves. Yeah. You saved so many scores, EX21. I mean, I hate to admit it, but you did. You did. Oh my god. Switch teams for SB for me. I got you. There you go. Oh, we gotta make it fair. Let's put Brawl on the other team. See, this time we'll take Ellie. Let's choose the Bulls again. I feel like Bull was a good choice. Because he was just being mad annoying. He had the extra tank with, like, you know. Oh, never mind. We have Banana Cat. We take Banana Cat? Is he good? Every time I enter a live stream, my internet's not working. It's fine, bro. Don't trip. Hopefully your internet works and fixes itself. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? All right, ready up, guys. Ready up. Oh, let's hopefully we're not bad. Are doing more match than final starts? Oh, final's gonna start already. Let's go. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I didn't see. I didn't realize it. I'm gonna carry. We'll see JD. Yo, Cup! Are you down? Oh my god. I almost said something I shouldn't say. Imagine Stumble Guys movie. I mean, that'd be pretty dope. I don't know what the movie would be about, but it'd be pretty dope. If it adds in 30 seconds. Aaron, don't tell me that's what they're doing. If that's how they're gonna do. I want to watch, dog. Let's go! 3 scores, easy peasy. Did Kyle quit Stumble Guys? I think so. You can ask him, he has Discord. Hold up. Alright guys, let's switch over to actually watch finals. Be right back. Alright, so it's my first time doing this. I don't know how it's gonna work. No, sorry, your stream? What's wrong with my stream? My stream should be fine. I think it should be fine. Alright, so I don't think I've done this before.
Is she almost balanced?
Oh shoot, they're so loud.
That's not balanced at all. She's still crazy good.
Maybe with my chats
thing to be
over
true this
here.
month.
To try and make her a bit more balanced, we even gave her a new hypercharge.
Oh, I
that
do full
helps
screen.
totally, right? Well, let's have a look at this region.
Can I not do full
As I
screen with
mentioned
this?
before, it's a very tight race for that third world final slot, Kenny.
14 points separate Tribe Gaming
Bro, that's
and
kinda ass.
Elevate, which has been the teams that have made the grand finals every
You
single
can?
month.
Where's
That
the
next cluster
button?
that you entered at the top, Space Station Gaming, Pioneers, SSG, and now a newer one in Team Electros alongside Stamina, looking mighty good as well, I might add. I think Team Electros are one of the scariest teams out there in North America right now.
This is literally what when I do full screen, it looks like this. And you guys can't even see it.
Fourth quarter final match versus Tribe Gaming. They're on the bottom side of the bracket. But starting from the top, it's going to be Elevate.
Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. It's going to be Ghetto.
Then Eternal versus
I know what to
Space
do,
Station
guys.
Gaming.
I know what
And
to do.
third, STMN versus Prodigy Esports. This is going to be a real interesting day. A lot of things could switch around in terms of who is
There you
going to
go.
the last chance qualifier here in North America.
The distance that
It's
Tribe
a
has
little
put between
ghetto, but yeah.
themselves and the other teams
Go
are
on
shrunken
Twitch.
in
No,
the last
Aaron, they're going to get
month.
ads
I'm
like
still
crazy,
kinda
dog.
hoping for another shakeup this month as well.
I'm
Not
literally
the fifth
watching
year
it
where
from
we have
directly from the
same
website.
Finals in the monthly finals going
Plus,
on
I get
between
credit
Tribe
for
and
watching it
Elevate.
here.
And let's see what we all are saying.
Yo, sorry, you know
about
me.
those
I'm
first
Pomp.
four
I was
matches
Brawl
we're
and
looking at
Process.
today.
Oh, I don't know, it was
Ready?
you?
We seem to
Kim?
be pretty much
What's
in
up, Pomp?
unison.
I don't know it
We
was
just go
you.
with the stats still
Well,
with the
nice to have
tried
you in my
and tested.
Brawl Stars
I
stream.
at least just went with the
We're going to
obvious
start
choices
watching
here,
finals
but you
soon.
seem
We're
to
going
be
to
an
talk
early
about it,
investor
predict
in
it, and all that
Prodigy.
stuff.
Yeah,
And we'll
you
see
know
how we
like
do.
Bitcoin used to be $10 and now it's like almost 100,000. So that's how I feel about Prodigy Esports.
So I have
I'm
no
just trying to get in early.
idea
And also, it
what's
seems
going
like
on
Kenny is
for
here
this.
with me
You know,
on
we have 6 minutes.
Electros,
Hold up, guys.
having the potential to take
We
down
have 6. We
Prodigy.
could do
We
one
also
more.
predicted,
We could
with
do
our
one
actual
more,
vote, Kenny,
mini
this
game.
is going to be a real tight one
We
today.
can literally do one more.
If they're going to have me pose like that for predictions pictures, I'm going to throw a wrench in things at least once a day. I mean, it just is what it is. I think Tribe
You
should
won't
be favorites
just
in the
do it?
matchup. But
You
Team
won't just do
Electros
what, Cup?
have been phenomenal in
You talking to me?
scrims, have been on the up, and the eye test for me, they have certainly passed. Obviously,
I'm not gonna go on
Tribe have made
Twitch.
every
I'm
single
gonna
monthly
stay
finals,
here.
Not
I'm gonna stay
disputing
here.
that, but I do believe in this Team
I ain't doing
Electros
that
squad
shit.
today, so I went with
Fuck
my heart
that.
a little bit.
It's always very hard to do.
Would you
those
like more Stumble Guys or Brawl
predictions,
Stars?
when heart and
Ooh, I
mind
think I like Brawl Stars
sometimes
more.
Doesn't say the same thing.
Like gameplay-wise,
You'll
fun-wise, I
have to
think I like
head
Brawl
over
Stars
to
more.
event.brawlstars.com right
Stumble's
now
still fun.
because
I
you
do
can
like
earn
Stumble, don't get me
pro
wrong.
XP,
But I
not for
think
that
Brawl Stars is just way
gold
more
skin
fun.
That was last season. We have
By,
a brand
like,
new season going on. A brand new
miles.
pro pass. Now you can
Alright,
work.
let's mute this meanwhile. Alright, let's move people over. Perfect. Alright, family friendly on SG, but not Brawl Stars. I'm family friendly on both. Your family. Ooh, hold up, I got stuff. Hold up, who will win this match? See, I'm getting stuff for watching it here, Aaron. Alright, up first is Elephant versus Pioneers. All right, we have time for one game, guys. Ready up? We have time for one game before we start. Let's choose a brawler. Let's give him Bull. Obviously, Bull. Oh shoot! We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. Boom. Easy. Don't be booty cheeks. How do you get the new main menu in Stumble, guys? I think it just randomly shows up. Alright, guys, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get this going. Perfect. Yeah, I think I just got it because I'm a content creator. I'm gonna be real small. I don't know how exactly you get it, so I think it just rolls out slowly. Oh my god, bro, I'm lagging. Guys, cannot trust Taurus. He will literally do shot and go. Okay. I'm literally doing nothing because I'm lagging. Yeah, okay. You guys can straight up blame me. Straight up just blame me for this one. I can't do nothing. Okay, there you go. I'm able to move now. Oh! No, the bot! The bot blocked it, dude! Are you serious? Oh my god, unknown. Dude, this lock-in does not spark joy. Go shoot! 621, shoot! Oh no. It's not judge. It's not judge because I lagged. And that was something. That was something. Alright. Huh. Okay, we'll take that. 14-2 squeaks. Oh my god. That was a terrible matchup of everybody. Alright. Let's leave that lobby. Let's actually go watch now. Let's see where we at. Where are we at here?
I feel like he's on literally every day, and he's on before us. He's the first person to wake up on the team, so I'd say probably Fate.
Alright guys, we're gonna try NA finals. We'll see how this goes. I know nothing about this.
Missing out on that
well, I do like esports, so we'll see.
For NA.
We'll see.
Kenny, you feel like
the only team that I know
that
I'm pretty sure owns every other team
lose their
is Samsung Galaxy, which is SSG, and Tribe.
They've got a minimum. Obviously,
Tribe
this
owns
is a squad
everybody.
of players from
It's not
the
even
past
funny.
that have been so
They're
good
so
for
freaking
North
rich,
America.
dude.
And just with these newer faces coming to the top, it's really left these guys behind.
What is Stumble
a little bit.
Guys?
They're
Stumble
as much in
Guys is
the
not for
limelight as
another
they
few
used to be,
hours,
but I
guys.
think they're still motivated. I think they're
If you
still
want Stumble
incredibly
Guys, you're not gonna
talented.
get it for
All
like
they
at
need
least
is
6
well a win
hours.
over number 2 seed
As a
Elevate,
heads
and that's
up,
a tough
if you want
ask, but
Stumble.
this is certainly a squad capable.
Zulani saying maybe he just has to
Let's
talk
move this
even
over
more so
here.
they can make
Perfect.
the reverse sweep happen. We're hoping for them today.
Juan
It's
Carlos
not an
plays this
easy
match?
task against
Let's
the winner
go.
of the June monthly finals. Elevate did win against Tribe
Let me
Gaming
get out.
3-0
Let me get out
last
Brawl
month.
Stars. Everyone keeps
A
inviting me.
strong performance indeed, and with that they also have shrunken that distance from Tribe Gaming to themselves. So they're almost locked in for Worlds now, but
Alright, hideout
Pioneers
bounty.
can still deny their Worlds entry. For
I
this
am plugged
Look
as
at the
not SG
predictions
Brawl Stars
here
already.
Feels like it speaks a clear language.
I blame the event site because the event site tells you the win percentages for the teams,
Alright,
and
let's
I
do
think it would be
this, we'll
ill-advised
this.
to go for the team
Let's
that
pop in.
has
Let's go,
a
Finley.
lower win percentage, which
We're gonna
naturally
do
is
watch party
Pioneers.
now, Finley. You're more
Elevate
welcome
have
to
been
stay.
kind of dog
I
walking
don't
this
know
region
much
so far this
about
year.
who's playing
They're
who
looking so,
or what's playing
so
what.
good, and they're the
But
undoubted
we're gonna
favorites
see.
in this match.
All I know is
Every
this is
single
North
one of us
America.
up
This
here
is
on
my
the desk
region,
rooting
guys.
with them to
So
take
these
this
are
win.
my
So we're gonna be kicking
teams.
things off. It's
But I
time for a
heard
bit
North
of
America
bounty
is
on
kind of the weakest region.
I'm looking forward to an
Compared to
exciting
Asia and
day.
Europe.
Exciting
I don't know how
quarterfinal
accurate
number
that
one
is,
at
but
least heading into the very first draft of the day here.
Like,
Bands are already
yeah.
in.
The Tribe
We
is the
have
best team, I
Mr. P
think.
band out,
They're the
Elite
richest
and
team. I'll tell you that right now.
Jaeyoung,
No
T
Tribe
and
is super rich.
Valley again
So.
as well. We have 2 double bans. Kaze is left open with that, and because we have 2 double bans, there are so many good options.
they
still
dead
open.
ass all
We still have
playing
a
on
Lumi,
iPad.
a Charlie that has received
Bro.
a slight range buff. And
They
with that,
legit
it's
all
a
playing on
possibility for yourself
iPad.
to be the most picked brawler over all of the monthly finals we had so far, Kenny.
Yeah, a couple starting
There's
lines I'm
no
looking out
shot.
for. One going to be Gus, another one
iPad's
going to be
that
Angelo
good.
here,
I
especially with
hate
G
playing on
mid
iPad.
out in this situation. Really interesting to see Mr. P.
Genuinely
here.
hate playing on
I do
iPad.
think that's something you're going to see more often than not in North America. It's a specific brawler that I've noticed a higher tendency of play
who's
rate.
getting
Not saying
hideout?
it'll always enter the ban phase, but wouldn't
So
surprise me to
Case
hear
is
some
just
calls
mad
coming
broken,
anytime soon.
right? That's the reason
Bell
they're
now coming
picking
in from
Case.
Elevate. That tells me that they want a Bonnie since it hasn't been banned out, and it's one of the better picks that you can go with.
I'm surprised
It could pop
Ollie's
up later
part
in
of the
draft
poll
for them
pick,
as
actually.
Well, just Bell is going to be able to mark her up, outrange her as well.
So tell us who you
take
think
advantage
have draft
of
when they
the
draft over for y'all.
utility of the
Oh, like who I
market
think's
that
gonna
Bell
win just based on
Bonnie
who they're gonna
typically
have?
gets from her tankiness. Charlie now coming in for
Well, it's hideout first of all.
Very
So
I
off the
would say, not
bat, I
necessarily
feel like
reactive,
Tyrant
but
with the
sort of
pick
a
on Case
composition that
has it like
creates
over.
foundation for a strong last pick.
Diego
They're
and
not really committing
Patchy.
to any strategy yet. More
But it's
allowing
equally have to
Pioneers
counter.
play into their hand. And I feel like they have a lot of options here. If they want a last pick like a Carl or something, they can go ahead and get that blue star, then opt to play defensively for the entire game. Pioneers, I think, have sort of the foundation to also
They need something
go for
defensive.
whatever they really want here.
Bonnie?
Being mindful of that last pick from Elevate.
Bonnie makes a lot of sense to me, just given the meta relevance, how frequently of a play it has, and I feel like this team needs some range. It's a little bit of a tricky one because a lot of times in this 4 or 5
Is
turn
Bonnie
area,
that great
that's where
here?
brawlers like Hank get in the
Patchy
equation,
seems really
the
good.
Jaeyoung combos
Well,
come out.
Bonnie's
Obviously, some of those
range,
have
which
been
that
banned,
they need a
you know,
range.
especially with a Charlie now with projectiles on the ground. You have
So,
somebody like
you have
Spider
Bonnie
Wings that
basically
really mess with these
versus
single-shot
Bell.
projectile brawlers. So somebody like Bonnie can be
Angelo,
affected.
shoot,
Angelo
okay,
can be
they're going
affected
real
by this,
range.
and despite seeing this, they're gonna just go.
Oh
for
no,
the
that team
simple
looks like
outrange
ass.
thing.
Never
You have to
mind,
be
never
ready with your
mind.
shots. You have to
Yo,
get this blue star
Patchy
early. You have
team
your
looks
flare
terrible.
progression in
Hold
Kaze.
up, hold
Now
up,
you're
hold
just
up.
going for 2 consistent long-range brawlers.
That Patchy team, excuse
It is
me.
curious to see Angelo
On
show up so late in
Pioneers.
the draft because usually he is one of the top priorities. But I really
Pioneers
do
look
trust him
terrible.
Elevate's intuition here. They have a team of 3 drafters. Avex does it, Vegeta does it. You have Patchy as well, and Diego's sort of the mechanical executor. For the
Let's see
team,
what
so
they're
he's
gonna
going to
get.
be entrusted with the mechanical brawler. Final selection now coming in from
Hank?
Elevate. It's going to be Hank. And so
What
now my
map are
challenge
they
to you
on?
Is look at this Pioneers composition and tell me which one of these is a good matchup for Hank. There are no wall breakers. There's not really a tank counter over here. So Elevate, we're just pretty much not committing to anything too serious, just playing countermeasures and attempting to.
I give
create
it
something
to
for this
Elevate.
final selection.
Based off of
I think it's a
draft,
toughie for them too, because if they draft Hank themselves,
I don't
they're dealing
know.
with the Charlie, the Bell marker as well. So just
Let
a
me
difficult
check out-
situation.
let me
I
check
think
out the
they're
hideout
all
map.
well executed there in the
Oh, well,
draft
they already
phase.
started, never mind.
North America opens with Kings of
Oh, yeah,
Old
dude.
and New. Elevate
Oh, no, I
have
give
made
it to Elevate,
every
straight up.
grand finals in 2025, but KCP need a win to hold their postseason spot. The battle between Elevate and KCP starts right now.
Pioneers already have grabbed that blue star. They're going to be running it back to spawn. That is the play style with Kaze. She's able to dash forward and get that control for you. Now Pioneers have to
So
play
she's literally
defensive.
just gonna
It's be a
hide
bit
for the
tough
rest of the
with
match.
Patchy having these
Oh!
stars to move in
Yo!
versus Zulon,
Bell!
which are undoubtedly on cooldown right now. Here comes some of the shots in. Evex getting pierced through that wall. Takedown. and the lead goes back to Elevate. They're looking to run back.
Oh,
Maybe
nice,
dashing
nice.
forward. I'm
Defense,
not sure what he was
defense.
going for there, knowing that he was probably going to feed Evex, but Zulon is firing away these arrows, looking for one last shot onto Evex, and he's not getting fooled by that straight line from the Hank, and it's back over to Pioneers.
Zulon with a spectacular start for Pioneers.
The Angelo's
They need to
carrying.
get some kills on the
Straight
board
up, the
early.
Angelo's
This is a team
carrying.
that desperately needs a win. They're right there in that second tier of points, and every single win makes a difference. Now 3-star separator as well, falling to the back lines once again. This is where things got hairy for them earlier. They have to be careful because if Vex gets in positioning, or God forbid, rotates some supers, he's just going to be an unstoppable force. Like you mentioned, there's no wall break here, so he can just reign free if he gets in that positioning.
Something to be mindful of. For now, Elevate are primarily focused on getting Pioneers backed up into their spawn. That is how they got the lead last time. But Zulon has been hitting these shots so reliably. Hypercharge out from him and a stun from Tyrant.
Dude, they're committed
Reaction
so
from
much.
Patchy.
Why are they
That's
committing?
Cocoon, and an easy kill on a Tyrant as long as they land this last shot, which Patchy does. And he was on his last legs as he did so. A narrow lead now for Pioneers. And
Dude,
that
Pioneer
would've
could
been
just
a kill
poke them
onto
out.
Zulon if Diego Gamer had been in position. Zulon tripping a second one.
Oh,
That's a big
Angelo,
mistake. He
Angelo
wasn't
sold.
expecting such an
Angelo
aggressive
straight up
gadget
sold.
from Bell. And now Elevate are on the back foot, just running things back. Pioneers in hot pursuit. They're only behind by a blue star. They need one kill.
Oh, no.
Could be Diego.
Just
Could
run,
be
just run,
FX.
just run, just
Diego
run.
would be the
Easy.
easiest, but there's not enough time. And game one
Angelo
goes to
sold
Elevate.
that so
What
hard.
a tragedy. Nest eggs doing him in. Really good game from Zulon overall, but Angelo ultimately going to go down there, and it's due to that early positioning, the constant
Dude, he
force
was doing
that this
great
blue
the
side
first
had
half
moving
and
up
just
the
literally
map
sold
allowed
the
them to
second
get
half.
those nest eggs in a more advantageous position. They
Actual.
weren't just on the defensive, they weren't just on their spawn side, they got it all the way and walked it up to KCP. So the fact that Diego Gamer was able to decorate the map so well with those just made things difficult. Zulon was hitting a ton of shots. Fortunately, just got tripped up.
Once more, same play style.
Yo, the Charty
Pioneers
pick
go
was
back
such a
to
good
Star,
idea.
Elevate, trying to
Range
react.
with
Fade's
such a
gonna go
good
for Patchy,
defense
nearly got the
options.
kill. Hit the crit on him, it dropped him down to his last legs, but Tyrant was not able to follow up with that killing blow. Means that Pioneers still lead, and they've actually pushed things more close to mid, but they have not managed to get a sizable advantage here. You see Fade's also putting a lot of emphasis on getting his super. The Fan Storm is going to be awesome for retaining control, also stymieing any kind of push that comes in. But so far, the value has been denied to Elevate. Pioneers still holding on as they're moving back into their spawn, and this is a bad position. They've lost in this position.
They're getting
every time.
poked out. They're getting. Oh no.
Elevate have officially pushed themselves
Fade,
all the way
Fade, what are you
back to
doing,
spawn.
dude?
Fade going
The
down
case is
without one
insane.
last super that ultimately won't
They're just
equate to
feeding.
anything. A Bell bounce shot going between Zulon and Tyrant here. Now Bonnie trying to get
Literally,
a little
Elevate
position
could just play
up on the
defense at this
left-hand
point.
side. Won't affect into anything, so that's a good time.
The
to
only
do it.
one they
Sometimes
have
it's
to
tricky
worry
get those
about
nest eggs
is
in
the
call.
Angelo.
That way when things are
But the
real serious,
Angelo's
they got a
low-key
little room
selling
for error.
hard.
Dynamic has shifted once again. Zulon on the right side trying to fire these horizontal arrows over to Patchy. He's doing a great job of pinching. It's allowing some play for Fade, who gets cocooned. That can be a free kill for Elevate. They just need to time this right. There it is with the bubble
Nice.
from Evex. But now the mistake. They fed this hypercharge to Tyrant. He's going to be looking to use this in the perfect situation.
Oh
Knows
my
that he can't
God,
really
dude.
jump onto Evex right now.
They're getting
Ends up
desperate,
getting the kill
guys. They're getting
on
Pioneers
to
getting desperate as
another
hell.
teammate onto Patchy. Pioneers in a good position for one final assault. 15 seconds. It's time to move.
Red roster.
Get hyper, get hyper.
Right hand side corner of X forced into a
Ooh,
corner.
got cocooned, got cocooned.
Grabs the first. 1 star behind. Hypercharge in. Tyrant goes for the
Oh
stun.
my God, Tyrant!
Into the cannon form in time.
Oh my God!
5 stars separate. Zulon trying to force his way
Dude!
through, but Elevate punch back.
The Hank!
Oh, and
The
seed
Hank!
number
The
1
Hank! The
and
Hank!
Number 2 seed will grab our first set.
Just a clearly executed draft. They knew exactly what they wanted to go for. And you saw Pioneers, they were like, okay, well, we still got to go the Bonnie, and Tyrant is a great Bonnie. You saw him get those stuns. He was quite valuable. But when he's marked up by Bell, that's tremendous value loss. Also, Diego with some of these nest eggs got slows that honestly feel like they should
Alright,
never
how long are the
happen
sets?
because they were so deep in
Aaron.
the enemy spawn.
We're seeing a
Is it
very
first
similar
2-3
picture
each
on this
round or
map
what?
Again and again, where the more
Or is it literally
control
everyone just plays one
based
set?
with the 2 long-range brawlers,
That'll
the
kinda
people that can
suck,
mark
that's
up
true.
Those tanks on the other side are winning.
first to 3
Evex
set.
did get the most kills on
Damn,
his
how many
end
games are there?
for his team's end.
We
With the
see?
6 kills, the tank did perform well on their side, but with the Kaze and the Bonnie, they had too much tankiness, not enough to keep their opponents away from their own spawn. They've just been spawn trapped for the most part, where Elevate just
Where's my
had full control.
Discord?
They could
There
just
it is.
farm those kills. They played it really, really well and drafted well as well. Ken.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I think this Hank pick honestly ended up being really close
5,
for them.
6,
I
7.
feel like when we got
Oh,
to that
shoot.
positioning in the draft, normally at the 4 or 5
Yo, it's
turns,
dead
we
ass.
consider players
All
like Hank.
grand
No
finals
Jay
and
Young to assist
finals.
them, and
That's
also into the
crazy.
enemy side. I just don't feel like it made a lot of sense for KCP, and therefore Elevate were able to get their hands on them. I wonder if that was very intentional in terms of the order of operations coming in from that side. Wouldn't surprise me considering how well they've been drafting this year.
You mentioned Jae Young. It's the comp that we've seen yesterday with Jae Young and Bunny.
Okay,
They
so
also lost. So it really seems
It's
like
best of
maybe
5 then. It's best of
not
5.
as assassin and tank based as we are thinking. We always talk about how the meta right now just revolves around those tanky brawlers, but on a map like Hideout, maybe we have to go back to control already.
Yeah, well, something I
Alright,
will
heist,
say is
heist,
that Hank
heist.
last pick, he is.
Who's gonna get
tank,
picked here? Let's
and
see.
He popped off. You see the stats over there. He got 6 kills.
They're gonna ban
And I think
Rico.
that's an
Either
indication
Rico's
of
gonna
just
get
a
banned or
wonderful
Rico's gonna get picked.
last pick from
Straight up.
Elevate. And that's so hazardous.
There's no way he's gonna
I
make
really
it
feel
through.
For Pioneers here, hopefully they don't have to stare down the barrel of a last pick from Elevate once again, because it's clear that they know what to do with it. We're moving on to Hot Potato now, and this is going to be quite tank-centric still. Even though the meta may be drifting in a different direction in the future, it's still all about tanks here on Heist. Getting on top of the enemy side,
Oh,
your
shoot.
way there. Some of the more important brawlers on this map have been banned out already, Sonny. Elevate have gotten rid of Barry, which is one of the most important ones here on Hot Potato.
I see Kaze.
They can destroy why don't they can destroy
Those two have
walls?
been heavily featured over the course of the last weekend
There's
yesterday
some
as
weird
well.
picks,
They're
though.
super strong also in my notes over the course of the last week on scrims in an A, so I wouldn't be too surprised if one of the two at least would show up here.
Draco?
Charlie and
Okay.
Cordelius are usually the two to block out those tanks to defend them. And of those, Cordelius is still left open as well. Draco, first pick from Pioneers, a very safe bet here. He counters out.
Are they doing
a
like
lot
tank
of the
meta?
other
Is this
tanks.
tank meta?
And he did
I
receive
bet
a
it on
sniper
ELV.
charge amongst some other brawlers in the
Elevate?
game. He's super strong now, Kenny.
I think I gotta be Elevate
Chuck, somebody
too.
I'm keeping my eye out for too. The train conductor.
I voted whoever had the highest win rate, Loki.
Stage here, Kaze,
That's why I
you mentioned
voted.
before as
Anyone
well.
that
Draco,
had the
a very,
highest win
very
rate, I
good
just
first
voted.
pick overall. It's a very
You
safe
can't
selection.
resist my
Charlie's
charm.
going to be an immediate answer though. This is somebody that's seen as a tank counter. The Cocoon can kind of render Draco or any brawler for that matter useless. And of course the Spiderlings add a little extra force. Some common enemies here coming out. Now with the Bull, the Shotgun Brawler, somebody that's really emerged in this particular meta. It's been a lot of fun to watch since his rework. Really cool to see him back in the fray.
And I've also seen Bull played into Draco like quite a decent amount. Reason for that being that Draco doesn't actually have any CC, so if Bull
Well, it's
decides to
kinda
dash
tank
on
meta.
him, you know, get that stun going, then there's not really that much counterplay for Draco.
Well, Charlie's
Bull's
just
doing,
poke and
what,
defense.
5,000
Well, she's doing a
damage
good
with
support.
each shot at point blank.
Nita?
He's gonna be doing that on the safe too, which is one of the things that makes him such a good selection. Really on any heist map with a bunch of walls, so like Hot Potato, Pit Stop also we'll get to see later
Interesting.
today. But the reaction from Pioneers, this is very much a fade pick. He is a Team Nita, and he's really good at it. That is going to be specifically to farm super off of Patchy and play aggro at the same time. So you have a couple different ways you can play it. Also just great at peeking the walls, fires through
And
spiders.
mentally,
So
okay.
a lot of potential here for Pioneers. But they've also gone for the Melody pick.
They could hella counter though.
which
They could hella
is
counter.
difficult to execute. Essentially what you have to do is you have to catch that Charlie off balance, off tempo, and start your pushes in when she doesn't have a super ready.
Melody, I think, makes a lot of sense because Nita can be good at high safe damage, but obviously getting over there is a huge factor, and I think she's primarily going to be focused on defense in this case as well. But the Nita makes a lot of sense directly into a shotgun brawler. You mentioned it before, but obviously shotgun brawler into Draco is great because he's focusing one enemy with a lot of heavy hitting damage. It's a lot harder to focus a Nita and Bruce the
Griff?
Bear.
Okay.
So 4 brawlers now pop.
Yo, Elevate has this.
And this is a pick that
Straight up,
I'd
Elevate
love
has
to
this.
see because I've seen it so much. And Elevate in particular have used this a ton in scrims. I've seen it versus Barry comps, especially against medium range.
Dude, where's
brawlers
Brawl
like Nita.
playing that? In the
Anytime I see
hallway?
Lumi come out, I've seen this be a
Wait, where the hell is this guy
response
playing
definitely
that?
Caught my eye. It's one of the higher play rates from this team. It's because they want to break open that map and just deal and outrange the other team. I think it's actually really smart. It's
I think
really
Elevate has
intuitive.
drafts,
It's just one of
straight
those
up.
Elevate picks that have been so common this year. It just feels like they have solutions for a lot of these different maps that are super creative.
I say the weakest link is
Okay,
gonna
an
be
Elevate
Nita.
pick for sure. And really the only question mark that comes up when Griff finds his way into the mix is, are they able to execute on it? And with the practice, I guess the answer is yes. We'll see them already get off to the races with Bull on the top right. I'm going to be feeding that Nita, not too much of a concern. Here comes Zulon, that's 1 kill.
Damn,
Patchy looks for the one shot,
exact
nearly gets it.
damage,
Finishes the
82%
job
on both
Zulon with
sides.
only 94 HP. It's a tied ball game at the moment. 82% for each safe. Evex has gotten the utility of his super, and there's no Charlie waiting to fend him, interestingly enough. Now, Nita Bear on the safe. Patchy's gotten his hypercharge already, so it's a good defense. Now, Evex is looking to punch through that second shield on the safe, and Zulon's coming to defend.
Oh my god, look, dude, look at Bull. Free damage every day. Oh my god.
Now they're down 2. Definitely a tough spot to be in. KCP on the back heels as well, and this map just continues to open up. It makes it way more difficult for Draco, especially without Flamethrower. If they're not feeding him the hypercharge, he also doesn't have a lot of range. Nita, of course, medium range, and Melody is somebody that has to be up in your face to do any kind of meaningful damage. Hypercharge available for Zulon, though. Fade popping a gadget to stay up, and the Flamethrower going out. Now Zulon making his move. Hypercharge being popped for Diego Gamer, trying to dodge it out.
Melody carry?
He's actually just playing a game of chicken.
Bull! Look at it! Oh my god, Elevate doing damage! They died.
Up top, though, Elevate just have to get the last few percentage points to trickle this one down.
3%,
Has that
3%.
hypercharge, and he has a super now as well, thanks to dealing a little bit of damage and also receiving some damage as well. Has a hypercharge. That's like 90% damage reduction. He's gonna go for it, and it's an easy.
So what are you
one
guys
for
doing?
Elevate to
We're watching
bring
NA
home.
finals.
But I was questioning things when Diego Gamer was holding.
And I thought
on to
finals
that
would be
super
interesting.
for so
I
long.
love
He
esports.
had a hypercharge,
Like in
he
general,
had
I watch
super
other
at the ready to
esports.
neutralize the
The
Melody.
ego on YouTube's
Hazard,
crazy.
though,
What's up,
and one of the
Zilla?
reasons that Charlie isn't
My
playing
bad.
the
How?
MLL
Okay,
answer to
I'm not
Melody is
egoing
his
if I'm
position
watching
yourself
the
directly
battle
on the safe.
mid-game,
You
you
can
know.
put her in the cocoon, and
There, I
there's no
saw
need to
your
keep
message.
damaging the
Hi,
safe.
Zilla. How
So
you doing?
that is the reason why you
Good
didn't use a super for anyone
morning or
curious
night,
why exactly
technically,
that
for
was
you.
happening.
Breaking open this wall once again, left-hand side. Fade marching down the right-hand end as a Vex just works down the long, narrow hallway. Now Fade gonna be forced into a corner, gonna pop out of the form, pops a gadget, close call, but Fade will survive. Now Patchy has to multitask. Tyrant.
Oh
moving
no,
towards
dude,
the
they're
enemy
doing
sidelines
so
as well.
bad.
Zulon with a little dash away to safety, and it's an early KCP positioning.
It is, but they've only gotten 10% so far. The real test is whether they can defend. Evex takes one more shot to do so.
Nope.
Tyrant's got it. Tyrant, interestingly enough, on that Nita this time in Fade.
Dude,
on
no
the
one's
aggro
focusing the
breaker.
Draco,
So the team
dude.
dynamic really just reflects Fade, always on that aggro brawler. Now in the 1v1 versus Evex on the right side. Whoa,
Oh, that's
bailed
so
out
cringe.
by Tyrant, but Diego Gamer still claims his life. One more shot from Patchy is all it's going to take to neutralize Tyrant, and now Elevate are
Like,
back
Elevate
on the
might have lost
aggressive.
this round.
Just need to take down this Melody at mid before they can successfully move in. Patchy looks for the one shot, but naturally
With
the
a
dash
hyper?
out immediately after coming through the cocoon. Evex
Ooh!
looking for a two-piece, but shut down by a hypercharged Fade. Would be much better used on offense, but it was a good call to use it defensively. They've only sacrificed one shield so far, and they have a tempo lead over Elevate.
Hasn't been a moment where a Vex hasn't had a super. It's been absolutely insane to see Bull cycle it so much. Now Zulon marching
Oh,
in.
nice
Diego
cocoon,
connects
good
the
cocoon.
Fade trying to open up a lane for his teammate here. Pops a gadget, will be indestructible. Kill onto Charlie. A Vex, Patchy, still alive and well, and it's just Tyrant lurking in this grass. Once again, we're going to see Bull work this long, narrow left-hand side while Patchy up the middle.
Nice, nice, nice.
Hypercharge. Draco force
Ooh!
goes for the double. A Vex now diving in on the safe. It's a full assault coming in from Elevate.
Holy value there from Patchy's hypercharge. He got a full team.
Patchy
wipe.
carry!
Evex
Patchy
also gets to
carry!
reap the rewards, but he needs to get another super, and that's going to be enough. Evex looking for it. Another shield baited out. A free kill for Evex. No, taken down by Fade at point blank range.
5%.
Diego's
The
trying
Bull
to
needs a
finish off
super.
this
Oh,
save, won't be able
GG's,
to do
GG's,
it.
GG's.
Zulon now looking for the body block, but he
Yo,
can't do two
Patchy,
things at once.
dude!
And Elevate once again. Yeah, take a little walk out the door, Patchy.
Oh, we played
After the
earlier,
double
Zillow. Right now I'm
hypercharge.
just watching. We might play more later. We'll see.
Wow. What a breakaway from him.
Bro had to collect himself. I love it. I love it. If anybody's going to be your biggest hype man, it's got to be yourself, and I respect that about Patchy. That Griff hypercharge was just unbelievable. Some really big plays and some great drafting moments.
Absolutely, the hypercharge was insane, dude.
Patchy needed a little breather, and I
Hey,
think.
dude, what are we gonna
to
play? I don't know,
honestly,
Zilla.
after this
I
match,
don't know,
It
actually.
always looked like Pioneers had a good start into the match, but the longer the match
So you
went
watch
on,
esports
the harder
food?
it was to Pioneers.
That's
to
called
hold on
Hell's
to
Kitchen,
some sort of control.
Isha.
By the time
I do
Pioneers
like
popped
Hell's
that
Kitchen.
first
That's pretty good
bubble on the
watch.
save of Elevate, the map was
That's a pretty good
wide
watch.
open. Elevate just
So I had to
collapsed
use Brawl Stars
under
Esports so far,
Patchy.
but you
That
use best
Griff
region?
last pick was
I mean,
definitely
Aaron, I
key to their
watch,
success.
like, I casually
Ready.
watch
I
it,
mean,
you know what I mean? I don't actively
Yeah,
watch
14
it.
kills we see it here. Also,
I-
also your
oh!
journey with the Nita and the Draco and the wide
I didn't
open map.
vote. I forgot to vote.
Yeah, so the thing is,
Shoot.
it was not a wide open map initially, and then here comes the wall break. The thought, I suppose,
yeah,
was like,
I'm enjoying
oh,
it.
they
I don't know if we're
break
gonna watch
walls,
everything,
but
Aaron.
Elevate,
I don't
they
know if we're
seem
gonna
to
watch
always have a plan. It's something
Best
that
of
I called
5
out
for, like,
that
8
they've begun to
matches
fire
could
last
take, like,
week
6
quite
hours.
reliably. And then
Hell
you also
no.
called out this Griff as something that they play a lot. And at that point, I just have to wonder, Pioneers, they have an analyst. A lot of times when something gets picked up like that, then it would actually be ban-worthy, and they decided not to target ban it.
I was kind of looking out for it as well, just because in scrims, it was one of the more frequently used brawler they have. And obviously, there was no berry comp here, but it was especially used into medium-range brawlers, and the ones that I had noted, Nita.
Okay, hot zone, hot zone. Okay, so berry insta-ban, right?
Well. I mean,
right? It has
like
to be.
Me can see it. I would hope somebody like Pioneers can, but again, I feel like Elevate just keep.
There's no way Barry can survive a hot zone.
This is now 2
There's
drafts
no way.
in a row where they've had a perfect 6-pick. It just feels like they always have an answer.
They just always get what they want. Pioneers don't really know how to react, or they think they know how to handle with the Griff. Maybe they had the same.
Probably
insight
Barry
that
and
we
Draco
did.
ban.
Just
Yeah.
Looking at the scrim stats, you can clearly see they like to play that Griff, like to open up hot potato. But maybe they just thought
They might ban
would
Lou
work
too, actually.
anyways,
Lou's
with
really
their
good.
comp that they played so often themselves. Draco, Nita, and
If like the player's good, Lou's really
Into
good in hot zone.
dueling beetles.
Yo, called it.
Another very
Draco,
close
Lou
map.
banned,
You can
and
open
Barry.
things
I
as well,
called
but what we
all
see more
3 of
often,
them, dog.
there's
Let's go.
throwers, we see Barry very much. The Barley as well. Just anything that can, put those walls to good use. We have a lot of
Hank?
tanks banned out. I see the Barry.
I mean, it really
banned out
is
as
tank
well.
meta,
Hank
huh?
is gonna be left open and immediately picked up. I do like
heck?
that pick. The other brawler that could
More
make
like
use of
3.
those
What you
walls would
mean,
be
Cup?
Shade
More
now.
like 3
I
what?
feel like we're gonna see him here already.
It's definitely a question mark from me. It's one that would come in later in the draft if it ends up being something absolutely fire. Because wall break is so popular on this map, and there's some walls
Griff?
surrounding the central.
Griff will be good
objective,
here
but
too,
they're not
actually.
as plentiful. You still got to operate with.
Ali is only
like,
good as
open
last
mid
pick.
and some open lanes as
Yeah.
well. I
mean,
see
'cause you could
picking
counter
up
Ali
Something
hard.
that I notice is missing so far.
Like, Ali
is
can get
that
countered
Ray.
so hard.
I think it's got to be sitting in everyone's minds at the moment, since it would
And
be
Bonnie,
such a
well,
fire.
what
to
did Bonnie
pair up
get
with
buffed
Hank.
by,
He's
dude?
also missing one of his biggest counters.
I
The way
missed
to do it
something,
now
dude.
for
Why
him
is
would
Bonnie
be
getting
to, like, go
picked
with something like an
so
Ashe
goddamn
later
much?
on.
There's no
And
shot.
Elevate might be trying to force their
So I played the
hand
new
a bit here,
Ink
because
Games
also
update. I
Hank
did Zilla. I actually played
Draco
this
ban
morning.
definitely is good, and I
The
think
rope
Ray is a
sucks.
great
I hate
shout-out
that
for you,
map.
One that Elevate love to use as
I
well
lost
is
like 4
Stu.
times
Depending
because
on
of
what
that
Pioneers
game.
are, I think if they like their Stu matchup,
Griff,
let
okay.
Patchy loose and go with that. And
His
Griff
wall
is the
break
one
and his
to
shotgun
know.
ability is
Now
just
that
so
they're going to
good.
open up the map, I think Shade a little less likely. I mean, they did grab Hank, so it does make it a little
Shoot,
easier.
Pioneers
to run the Shades
draft
and
looks
actually
good.
Those 2 brawlers clash, but now I think some interesting decisions here.
When
for
Stumble
Elevate.
Guys?
They're
When
clearly
Stumble
trying to
Guys?
open
Stumble
up the map,
Guys is
but
like
Vikings
6 hours,
obviously
guys.
Hank
Chill.
benefits from those walls, so I think you have to kind of figure out your strategy here. Great could be one of those brawlers. Somebody like Jay Young has typically been an enabler in the past to try and support something like a Hank. So I think this is going to be a really interesting one to see Elevate perform.
Charlie also opened one that Elevate have proven themselves quite.
I was gonna
comfortable
say you could
with
watch
Bates
finals
now
and take a
making
break,
appearance
but you won't go
from
live
Elevate.
again. Why would I go
And
live
I
again?
feel like that should be, pretty decent.
I've been going
This
live
Griff over
like
here, which I think is
all
pretty
the time when I
They
say
don't
go
want
live,
to
Aaron.
face
What you
a
talking
Gray,
about?
So they're going with something that will prevent it from existing.
6
in the first place.
hours?
Because
Yeah,
you
that ain't
can't
that
just
bad.
camp on the end of the TP, have your super ready, one-shot everyone. If you don't get it done,
Dude,
one
did
time,
earlier
it's
Steps
like
gonna be
someone
live? Then
with
go watch
hypercharge
Steps
that can go
live.
through walls, so it's a really
I'm not gonna
great
stop
pick
you.
here
Go watch his
to
live, bro.
have on Hot Zone.
I'll just do
Also, it
10K
secures
tour
the
where
picks
he's
that
live,
they
which I don't
provide
like
if they
streaming
decide to go with that for the
tours
last
when
pick.
other people are
Stu,
live.
call
Always
out
hate doing
from
that.
you, Kenny, one that they have proven
Especially when there's very
themselves
little
partial to, one
CCs
that
around.
they're going to be going with here as well as their final selection.
Oh shoot.
Well, now that we see a face
I don't know.
here,
I don't
feel
like
this is a really
Elevate's draft.
tough one for Pioneers to draft into, because now that these single projectile
They
brawlers
could
like
counter
Steve, who
straight up
normally would
Griff,
do well
though.
into Hank, do get slowed down by something like a Fink Super. Combines really well with the Griff, of course. Somebody like Lou in the past is used, obviously banned out. So I feel like you're running out of options in terms of top tier choices. Ashe is somebody that goes
6
through
hours,
and
WTF, what's up,
and
Emmy?
Definitely not one I saw coming. I think
To be
this is one of
realistic,
those
this will be
just on-the-fly
finals in 3.5
decisions or
hours.
something
Well, I
they have in
know,
the back
Aaron.
pocket.
Most
Because Ames is
esports
somebody
are
that
like
shows up
that.
occasionally, not very
Well,
frequently.
deadass also
Down to
depends
0 here.
how
Casey,
many
you have to have a
games
lot of
go to
confidence in
5.
this pick to make it work.
Like if
This is
everybody,
the
j-
sleeper
shoot.
pick here from Pioneers.
If
They
everybody
have the
just
Ms,
wins
and they can
3,
get control through
like-
walls as well when you're.
it won't fly by, but it'll
caustic
go. You know what I
charisma.
mean?
Not going to be as great versus Hank.
I'll go
but
way
after
faster
open,
near
I
1
see
to
the
5.
potential. Ems is
They actually
great
go to
for
game
area
5.
control. The reason that you don't see her left
Alright.
open as much.
I give this
or,
to Pioneers,
hit
guys. I think
is
Pioneers get
because
this
there's
one.
Stuff that, like
Wait,
assassins
no.
that
Why
get
the
close
hell?
to
I
them.
never.
So really, the best odds that
Why
Elevate
did they
have
pick
dealing with
EMZ?
Fade on this Ems is getting in close range with Evex. Patchy also is doing quite a good job on this range matchup.
Just her
Fade's
AoE?
really the most
Oh,
aggro
never mind.
player
I think
here.
Elevate
Now
wins
he's gonna
this.
get dashed in by
Even
Evex
with the
and
Bonnie
quickly out.
pick.
Elevate, they're not really focused on pursuing kills needlessly. It's just about keeping positioning for now.
Diego Gamer, of course, relying on the indestructible walls on the left-hand side. Meanwhile, gonna let Stu and Finks in the open lane.
Oh my
on the
god,
right.
that
Great coverage.
Tyrant.
Down Fade, low HP. Vex skating up the map, and now Fade will finally fall.
See, you
It's a team
watch
fight
some of
for
these
Elevate,
games,
and they're already at 60%
and-
to 0 of Pioneers.
Ooh, but Tyrant pops a gadget immediately.
Like-
Profits now in with the hypercharge. Looks for the stun on Diego Gamer and
Is to
gets
counter
him back
Hank?
inside the cannon.
Bonnie
Now
counters
Swift
Hank?
Force this long range matchup.
Or do you mean
Versus
just 'cause of the
rotating over
range?
towards that lane.
I didn't
Meanwhile, on the
know
left side,
Bonnie's,
Patchy is going
like,
to be mirrored by Zula.
buff. I don't
He's
know how
looking for
she
a
got
rotation
buff.
over the right side as well, so he can take on Fade. Diego Gamer also.
Oh,
with the
EMZ.
perfect opportunity to push
Well,
in.
EMZ is
Vex
good for
gets a sort of
AoE, but, like,
entry
bro.
fragger, just baiting out some of those first shots.
You know, they broke
with
the
his
wall.
super also to gain
Griff's gotta
positioning.
break the other
But now
wall.
that Elevate have been
I think
forced
he's
back
holding
into
it,
their
so they can't
spawn,
push it easily.
This Ems is going to be
Give him a
torturous
choke
for them
point.
to face. In comes Hank on the right side looking for some shots, but it's a totally fruitless super. Not a single torpedo hits
Nice,
anyone.
nice.
Can't take down Fade either. There's potential for Pioneers to take this one back in the 3v2.
Oh, Griff! Griff's auto-aiming!
Start, though. KCP essentially
Griff can't
has to be
aim.
perfect, and even with a pretty even fight right there, Elevate are
Dude,
still
get them out, get them
climbing
out, get
to
them out.
about 90% super goes down, and now they're gonna have to make
Nice.
some contact. It does, but no kills equated. Hank finally falls. Zulon fighting a 2v1. Vex will take
GG's.
his team all the way up to 100%. Elevate are only one game away from a semifinals.
Look at the way that Elevate are playing. this
Embarrassing,
range match.
actually
It's
embarrassing.
honestly kind of
I don't know about
beautiful,
Hank
dare
being
I say,
first pick, though.
because you see that they've only
Well, they
allowed
could be
hypercharge
picking
to
Hank
come out
first
pretty much towards the
pick
end of the game. Now,
to
naturally,
get them to
Bonnie's
bait
gonna be a tougher
out,
one
like,
for
some
them.
other
They don't
characters,
have
you know what I
really
mean?
great range
Because,
matchups,
like,
but
Bonnie
they're
was
just
in there.
gonna
Bonnie
burn
did terrible.
hypercharge so quickly.
Tyrant did not do
She
good on
also
Bonnie, I'll
suicides
tell you that
to
right now.
Get some more hypercharge, might I add. But
And this is not me
Pioneers,
talking
they're
smack.
only
I know they're
getting
way
at
better
the
than me
very
at the
end of
game.
when
Just
Elevate
based
is
off pro
only 5%
level,
away
that was
from
some
winning the
terrible
game.
gameplay.
You'll see them adopt pretty much the same thing as before. Tyrant is going to be mirrored on the left side. FX looking for the close range versus Fade, and Patchy comes
Oh,
in
yeah,
with
Elevate-
the finisher.
Elevate's just
0%
cooking.
so far for Pioneers.
Another early advantage for Elevate, already at 30%. Think Super on the right-hand end will make a Zulon and Tyrant pause, and Fade just
They're
has
getting
to work
bullied
this narrow
off. Oh
left-hand
my
side,
god.
going against
They're
Tyrant,
already
really
at
impossible without
45%.
rounding that corner
That's
of X,
insane.
Dropping a little bit of the speed zone just to recover. Tyrant has to get a stun. They can't allow Diego Gamer to use the super. Cost him his life. Zulon with the super. Oh, and it's cut off by the Patchy super. Look at the damage that does to the chances of somebody like KCP.
Dude, they have 1%. They're at
Pioneers
6,
now getting the
7,
first few
dude.
bits of percentage on
That's
the stage,
actually
looking
insane.
for
Oh,
a
6,
flank
6.
onto Diego Gamer, trying to keep him away from the rest of his roster. Seems to be working so far. Zulon in with the super. Didn't really get them that much value. In fact, it was providing a lot of silent pressure that's now taken advantage of by Elevate.
Low-key, the
Edvex
Stu's doing
overplayed
work.
his
Never
hand,
mind.
though. He'll be taken down by Tyrant, and Diego Gamer is operating in the backlines. It's been pretty effective, though, for keeping everyone off the zone. Now Patchy's able
Sorry,
to
do you
secure
read
with
chat?
the super
No,
in
I
the
don't read
zone,
chat.
And Zulon out
What's
with
up,
that
Darkness?
hypercharge. But it means nothing.
I do,
it
but
goes
when
to
I'm
a
watching,
big
like,
super. A
actual
total waste
game,
of a hypercharge
I try to
and a
lock in
potential
and actually
comeback
watch it.
As Elevator now at 90%.
Then I usually go to chat right after.
And climbing, trying to earn themselves a ticket directly to the World Finals. Pioneers fall. Welcome to the playoffs, Elevate.
Alright. Why is he throwing
These
gang
rising stars
signs?
in North America, Diego Gamer, Evex, and yeah,
Bro threw out
subscribe
his-
to Diego Gamer so he can get a visa. He's gonna be packing his bags for the World Finals. They
Yo,
finally
I got
clinched it.
something?
Your top
Let's
2
go.
in North America are set in stone. It'll be Tribe and it'll be Elevate going to the World Finals as your representatives. And I'm looking at a pretty good resume right here. They have proven their dominance.
I don't
with
even
the
have it
players.
yet. I'm
Not
to buy it,
quite,
so.
actually. Elevate are the first ones to make it to the World Finals.
Well, who was
this
MVP?
season, but did not yet clinch it. They
For that
need to win
match?
their quarterfinal match as well.
Yo,
Yes, we can
I don't think
congratulate
it was Patchy. He's getting
Patchy,
EVX.
Diego Gamer, and Vegeta.
Yo, they give it Diego.
Going to the World Finals. In a very
He throw
dominant
gang
fashion,
sign
they
up,
not
he did
only
3-0.
make it into the semis
Oh,
today,
here,
but they also
okay,
rise
first of all,
to
Shino,
here.
the 3 he
Tacticals
threw
and Patchy,
up,
a lot of people were
relive,
actually
is
doubting that
considered
Fink's
a
pick.
gang
I
sign.
think he made it work.
The
Once
okay
again,
sign? I don't want to throw it
beautiful
up
draft. That
because
Stu was just roaming around. Nobody
I don't want
could
to cause
stop him.
problems.
I think
You know what I mean?
Pioneers didn't really
But yeah,
know
it's,
what to draft against them.
it's
That
dead
instinct
ass
is
considered
something
gang
we
sign
see
here.
so rarely.
Like, it's
It
bad.
was just out of pure.
The O is
yeah,
not bad.
what
Like,
else
you
do we
could do
do
that.
here?
That's
It really feels
nothing.
like Elevate knows
Hi, sir. How
exactly
you
what
doing?
they
I'm
want,
doing
and they
good.
seem to be getting
Are you
it
watching it
every
on
single round so
YouTube?
far.
No, I'm watching it on the main
I just think
website.
the drafting is so
So, like,
above
I'm
and
getting
beyond.
points
That was
for
something I
watching
thought
it
we
on the
saw
main
last
website.
month as well. I think a big reason why they were able to get that first win and why they've been so consistently
All right,
successful
Internals
this
versus
year.
Space
So now that
Station
they are in
Gaming.
the semifinals, they
So,
have a real shot at being the
I'm
number
kind
one
of
seed in this
biased.
region.
I kind of
Of
want
course, what
Space
happened to
Station,
Tribe Gaming,
Space
they're only
Station
14
Gaming
points
to
in front of them.
win.
I'm looking at that quarter four
Because
match
if I
later
recall,
on
they
in
are
the day, but
Samsung
Internal
Galaxy.
Space Station Gaming has some high
But I want them
stakes
to
as well.
win. They are the
They really
underdogs.
do. I'm really looking forward to that second one.
I
as
saw a
well,
long
but for
time no see.
now,
Oh, what's
we're
up,
just
Chubbs? How you
still
doing, bro?
reeling from that match that we just
It's been a
watched.
while.
I felt like there were some tight moments, but just looking at the stats overall, it was a 2-0.
It's
in every
6
single
minutes.
set.
Wait,
Elevate
nah.
absolutely
I already put
dominating.
iPad
Wouldn't
away.
be too surprised if we saw them in the grand
Dude, is it
finals
gonna be
again.
like this
We're
every
gonna figure
single
out later
freaking
if they
time?
can clinch this monthly
Oh
final
my
as
God.
well. Their second monthly final will.
I guess we'll just
win
watch
it would be,
quarters.
but let's figure that out a little later. First up, we have Eternal Esports versus Space Station Gaming. Stay tuned.
I'm doing good. What about you? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. No, deadass. Dude, that's a lot of time. We have to do it.
This is game.
6 minute wait sounds like terrible, terrible. Oh, you know what I could do though? I know what to do. Fear the Tribe. Don't. Are you guys actually Tribe fanboys? Dude, we have Tribe. We call him Tribe. He's a viewer that watches us. We just straight up call him Tribe. Because I don't know his name for anything else. He's so goddamn irritating. It's not even funny. Tribe, if you're here, you know I'm talking about you. I'm pretty sure he named himself after, like, the club Tribe. Will you watch all quarters and watch finals later? Most likely I'll do that, Aaron. I'll get back on, watch finals, then, like, switch to a different game. Do Squid Games meanwhile? Nah.
They just got
That's
so
too much work,
better,
switching
at
back
least
and
if you're a
forth.
player for
Nah.
Elevate. Moving into the World
Alright, we're gonna
Finals
vote, we're
and
gonna-
the semis of the July monthly finals.
I picked
Ark,
SSG.
welcome
Let's
to the
go.
show As well, your first showing today. at
Wait,
least.
alright.
What were your thoughts?
Is
during
Space
that match? Did you
Station
expect them
Gaming
to
not the
win
underdog?
In such a dominant 2-0, and another
I thought
2-0?
they were the underdog.
I hesitate to say, but I kind of did. Elevate have just been a team that have just been consistently getting better and better all year long. And
Yo, if they
there's
can
no big
actually
difference
win
now.
this, I want them to
whether
win.
it's Patchy, whether it's Vegeta, they just always look like a solid,
Dead ass.
solid unit. And drafts on point. I mean, Patchy and Griff.
I already
they're gonna
voted.
get MVP for
Out
that.
here.
Everybody watching at home had the chance to vote for their MVP again, and they chose Diego Gamer for that.
Dude, what is
Kenny,
this
He
art?
certainly had some great showings in that match against
SSG
Pioneers.
hasn't qualified
I'm
to
sure
Worlds yet, so
whoever
they need to
will
win this
face
final.
against the semis have to
So
look
they
out
are
for
the
this
underdog.
player.
It's been cool getting to know them through.
They're not that
interviews
good
throughout the
then.
season as well.
That's
I think this
considered
is a player
underdog.
That's really making their debut. It's not their first season by any means in terms of competitiveness, but really started to find themselves towards the later half of last year and has now emerged as one of the top players.
Wait,
I think his
so,
mechanics are insane. Obviously,
to make it a Worlds, you have to win a final?
I think he's a big part of the reason why Elevator special.
Okay, now different account. What's up? Something,
After an
but what?
quick, sadly,
Different
but
account.
still incredible
Oh, no.
quarterfinal number one. We're
Are you
now
here for
heading over
SG?
to our second match of the day, and it's Eternal qualifying through the upper bracket.
know,
They're
SG.
8th in the leaderboard at the moment against Space Station Gaming. They themselves a little inconsistent, only qualified through the lower bracket arc.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we kind of expected to see a bit more from SSG this year thus far, but for Eternal...
Oh my
I'm
God, don't
really
tell me
quite
Eternal are
curious
full
how
of
it's gonna pan out for
Hispanics.
them, because it's been definitely a rough road. Just the two monthly finals that they qualified to, leaving in the quarterfinal stages. Got close to
Dude, bro
3
came
to,
in,
Tribe Gaming back in
dropped
March,
the
however,
slur,
but,
and then
it was
left.
the qualifiers
What?
that I thought were very, very interesting.
You get
They
points
touched a
from
bit more on that
qualifying World Finals. You get to
Eternal has
semis.
never
Okay.
qualified through the winner bracket before. This
It's a
month
point
they did
system.
it,
I
and
got
they
you, I
beat
got you, I
No
got
one
you.
else other than Tribe. Tribe Gaming themselves, Kenny, qualified through the winner bracket every single month. Not this month though.
It's crazy to think too. Obviously, outside of Brawl Cup in the North American,
These
season,
guys beat
Gaming
Tribe?
have lost 2 matches, and it's 2 in a row. They lost to Elevated, the grand finals, and of all teams, they lost to Eternal. And because of this, Eternal now get an upper bracket seeding. They don't have to deal with a Tribe or a Elevate early on. They get to deal with this next tier, which is still a tough tier. SSG are a great team, but you definitely like your odds better in this situation. than you
Oh,
would
I
have
thought
if they
Tribe
lost
was
to Tribe and
good.
facing
What the
something
hell?
like an Elevator early
Tribe
on.
owns everything. How
On the
did they
one side, we have
lose?
this team that is still hoping for a postseason. They still want to make it to LCQ. Their hopes are still
Dead
alive,
ass,
but they're
dude.
barely holding on to them. And on the other side, we have Space Station Gaming.
Travis
They are
dog water
sitting on
these
that third
days?
slot.
Oh,
At the
no.
moment, they have that third World Final spot that this region has to offer. But it's a race between 4 teams in total now, Ark.
Yeah, it really is. For SSG, they've got a clinch an LCQ spot by basically winning the whole monthly final today, and have then STMN and Electros finish 5th through 8th. So a big,
Team
big ask
sponsor
realistically
Oats
here
over
for
Nights. What are these
for
sponsors,
SSG,
dude?
For sure, it's
They have
been
RBM,
a very
Ixie, and
consistent
Zeus, also
appearance
killer
so
how
far.
they
They
lose.
have shown some struggles this year, there's no doubt about it.
I agree with you on that. Maybe we would have expected more from them, but maybe it just wasn't their meta.
Yeah, that's- I
As
don't
we all
know.
know, Bobby loves to play those long-range brawlers. He even tweeted
Oh, you know what?
about
We have a
it.
minute.
He
You have a
misses
minute. Hold
the
up, chat.
control style,
I'll be
and
right back. You have
Kenny,
1 minute.
We're seeing at the moment
Oh,
leans
shit.
more towards assassins and tanks.
For sure, and obviously these hypercharges kind of buffing up our beefy brawlers mixes things up too. Would be really cool to see some more controller-oriented long-range
Dude,
brawlers
deadass.
into the game.
I
here
stepped
pretty
on my
soon.
iPad.
And I know the Brawl Stars team
Dude,
worked
what if
really
I
hard in
broke it?
advance on things like
Oh, we're
that. So I'm
chilling,
sure
we're
they're
chilling,
listening.
chilling.
I'm sure they're taking notes. I'm sure we'll have some
Oh
crazy
my
stuff in the
God.
future too.
They always
All right.
listen, so be aware of that.
Bells Rock,
Maps are
Late
in
Cake,
right now.
Triple
Once
Dribble,
again, we have some
Ring of
new
Fire,
maps this
Crystal
month.
Arcade.
The map will get changed between June and now. And I'm
First
super
knockout,
excited to
guys.
see
Knockout,
what
knockout.
NA
We
has
got
to
Bell,
show us
right?
from These maps here. First up is Bell's Rock. We do know this map.
She's deadass gonna
It's
get
been a very
banned?
similar meta
Or she's gonna get
throughout the
picked?
year so far. I'm thinking Grey. I'm thinking.
There's no
Support.
way.
We do sometimes see just a wall break on those long-range brawlers, so maybe Space Station Gaming can play their Piper, maybe pair it with a Brock open up the map, and it can work on here.
Could do. It's definitely a no from Bobby's tweet, something that he's.
That map is just too. I mean, it's named after her,
The
dude.
last brawler to come into the game, which was Angelo, which it's gonna be tough, really tough to play into a lot of
Oh, yeah.
tanky brawlers, as Kenny says. The hyper
You know
charges as
which
well.
character
Which
I
exacerbates
love playing in
that.
Bell's Rock,
92% though, however,
and no
still
one,
side
like,
with
expects
SSG
them,
on this one,
is
and
Core.
I think that's okay and relatively.
All
fair,
4 of the
but
commentators pick
it's still,
SSG.
again, a little bit skewed in favor of SSG here.
I mean,
think
yeah.
when you consider, Eternal's most recent results.
You know, Eternals
they can
is
definitely cause
almost
some
all
upset here. I don't think
Hispanic,
it's nearly
bro.
quite that straightforward.
It should be
The
my
only
team.
other than Elevate that have been tried, and we only gave them 8. That's tough. I mean, not even double digits for the fellas. I feel like they deserve some more respect on their name too. SSG, certainly a strong roster, and I feel like we've, as a unit and as a community, are pretty hard on these North American teams. But honestly, semifinals consistency is enough.
You're gonna get-
to
no,
be
I'm
top 3.
Hispanic.
Just Elevate and
That's
Tribe have
basically
grand
all
finals
Mexico.
every single time. Literally a grand finals appearance.
Imagine
Which is
SSG
fantastic, but
loses.
especially for SSG.
Nah,
could
I
really lock them
low-key
away
want
as
them
being
to
that
win.
third spot for
I low-key
Worlds.
want them to win.
Maybe June was the start to an
If they
awesome
lose, I'm gonna be
season
real
for
disappointed.
Eternal. They did qualify already for June. Now again, and they did it by beating Tribe Gaming. So I wouldn't just call
Yo,
them the
they
underdog
didn't
straight
ban
up. So
Bell.
We're heading into the first draft. Kaze, Mr. P makes me very happy, and Kit.
The
are
Hank makes
penned out
sense
by Space
for being
Station Gaming.
tank
On
and
the
the
other
damage
side,
he
we have
does and the
Hank,
walls.
Bonnie
Hank
and
makes
Doc,
100%
and
sense.
Bonnie is one of those brawlers that showed up so often yesterday. Has a fairly decent win rate. Would be
Deadass.
maybe
I
here,
don't
but I'm
understand
not too
Bonnie's
surprised to
strength,
see
dude.
those tanks been out by those 2 teams. Not only Space Station Gaming likes to play those ranged brawlers,
This
seems
could
like
get
Eternal
dangerous.
is on the same page
Gus,
with them.
so
Ark.
little sniper.
Yeah, seems that way. Gus first pick, can't go wrong with that. And as you were saying, Bonnie being so prominent right now is definitely a top 2 brawler in this map. So good bans from Eternal in that regard. The Doug ban, interesting there from them also. Gray's not banned out here, could be an option. RT for sure in the eventuality of any kind of tough and brutey brawlers towards the end stages for sure. Ollie's probably a bit early,
Bonnie's so
but
good in this
definitely on
map.
my horizons in that
Oh, it's because
regard,
they're
but,
super. I
yeah,
get
so
it.
can
But
work
it's just so
here. I'm
weird that
not
she's getting
opposed
picked so
to it.
much.
You got
I'm
to
sure
do
I'm
it.
just
Charlie
out of the loop
definitely
on Bonnie.
putting some insurance
I'm sure I'm
policy
just
down there,
straight up out of
which
the
I think is probably wise. Again, it's a good shutdown of the Ollie, so I don't necessarily mind it. Gene being potentially open here as well, but like you said, Brock could be an option here. Break things open. Let's see how they're feeling.
Sorry,
about
they didn't
things.
ban.
If they
That's what I'm
want to keep the long
saying.
range
She didn't get
fair or
banned.
Continue to bring in some.
It's either
more
ban or
spicy
pick rate. 100% ban
John,
pick
I'm
rate.
curious
There's no
if Gene
way.
makes an appearance here as well. Charlie's at the top of my mind, especially after this band stage. Gus, a very stereotypical opening line here. Charlie
This looks
makes
like a
lot of
pretty
sense
good
as one of
Ollie
the most
game.
frequently played brawlers right now.
Angelo, the
There's a
piercing is
talking
gonna
about
help a
having
lot
sharpshooter on
here.
your side is always nice. They have the Charlie on their end as well, so they don't have to worry about the Spiderlings countering them out. In fact, it's gonna be a pretty good way to deal with a single shot brawler like Gus.
PlayStation sometimes consider a Rico, which could be an interesting time of the draft to bring it in. But
They pick Rico. They
definitely
could break a
something
wall
that we see
breaker.
in other regions. Also, it's just kind of a bit more niche. It's got a few more kind of counter ideas.
Yo, guys,
coming in.
random
File
tick.
here for
Let's
Eternal,
go.
So it's a bit of a risky stage in the draft to do so.
Everybody get
Definitely
100
some
gems if
maneuvering
random
for some
tick
healers,
shows up.
Jae
Dude.
Young, Barley, that kind of thing could be something of a help.
Ollie,
Yeah,
hey,
maybe
good
Ollie
call,
coming through.
good call, pizza.
Definitely a bold pick. Playing that
Oh, no, it was
into
you,
Charlie is
Shino.
definitely
Ollie was a
quite
good
heavy
call.
shutdown, but it's a brawler that I really quite like, especially with that Gus combo.
It looks like
I feel
Space Station has
It's
it.
going to be quite a tough thing for
It's
Eternal,
looking like Space
especially with
Station.
the Angelo to kind of land those marks, and with the little kick jump for the gadget as well. There is some evasive maneuvers, as has Angelo as well, so there is that to consider. Let's see what their third and final pick is going to be, whether they go for control or something else to kind of support this kind of tank beatdown comp.
No, they
Wonder
need
if it should be a
control. They
stereotypical
need
thrower
control.
here too, just to get that side of them. No,
Against
gonna be a support
speed,
brawler in
heal,
Jae
not
Young, so
bad.
they're really going to be enabling somebody like Ollie, who the hypnosis is something I'm a big fan of for a mode like Knockout, especially when one life is all you get in this game mode.
And
per
Rico.
round. Just getting one hypnosis onto an enemy is just free kills. These players are going to hit their shots. They're very
I think
coordinated.
Space
The
Station
Rico
has
on the
it.
other side, though, you mentioned
They
it,
have
it has
way more
quite the
utility
fit, I
and
would say, on this
damage.
map in North America and some of the other regions as well. It's not an early pick usually. It's more of these later stages. If you like your matchups, you're going to pick it. I think in this case, it can really bounce shots off the wall.
How much finals
Obviously,
gonna take
high
some? We're gonna be
DPS.
here a
Don't
while,
blame them at all for
JD.
picking this.
Yeah, it's
Like
one of those
low-key,
brawlers that
JD,
you
we're gonna be here a
can't
while.
really pick into that final pick brawler, because ultimately
Crow's
the
meta
power
right now,
effective
and they
sprout
just
is
sold.
shutting the idea down, and Space Station
Crow's
didn't
meta?
have
Really?
that, in command for their draft, so
They
I
didn't
kinda
pick
like
Bao,
what
dude,
I feel
that's
like Jae Young
insane.
Here definitely can maneuver the Ollie into position. Certainly, there's a lot of synergy between all three of the brawlers that they've gone for. Let's see how they fare so far, as Alianas on this Rico does make me a little bit concerned for SSG. They're going to be very cautious to not feed into him. With all these walls up and no wall breaker on the side of SSG, it's definitely a prospect where he's likely to get more value than not. Ooh, Ollie there. Very close. Bobby's going to heal back up now with the help of Jae Young too, but that was a close call.
Oh shoot.
Now
dude.
they're all pinned to this top right-hand side. Speed going out for Sands, though. Trying to extend their territory. Alianas has the bounce shot and benefits from all these walls staying up. Frixie from a distance can operate against Chino in a duel on that right-hand side. For now, Eternal are going to have to back off. SSG really holding their own.
Yeah, so good. So far, there's the cocoon from Petrucius. And,
Oh,
a
but he-
sound comes
oh!
out to his demise. Petrucius will survive and probably heal up as well, but we're going to jump in as
Oh,
well.
no, dude, Ollie
Yeah,
got
a bit of a wasted
desperate.
Gadget, however, which he'll
Ollie
have
wants
get
to go
back
for the
on
finish.
cooldown,
No.
but pretty easy pickings towards the end for Eternal there.
Who's in
And
finals? We
first
don't know who
round
finals
goes
are
away.
yet.
Nicely played. Blue side going to be
Elevate went to semis,
Once
though. We
again,
know that
battling
much.
with Angelo on the right-hand side. Batuches from a distance has the yo-yo going up and down while Sands works the speed. Towards the end games, I would expect Sands to be playing alongside his teammates a little more. That Jae Young and Ollie combination is something we have to look out for. And now that Bobby and him have supers, I'm sure it's something that they're going to want to activate, especially when that fog starts to move in.
Yeah, and in that regard, Chino really needs to have a shield to be able to hand over as well. That's kind of what SSG are waiting for. Eternal are starting to push forwards ever so slightly into mid-control now. Hypercharge is available for Patricia's. Alianas pops his
Oh.
Chino as well. That's huge. Bobby jumps with the hypnosis as well. Does
Oh!
pick up
Oh,
the
he
ball,
died.
Slightly fall as well. One loose Rico ball was all it took, and now Sands is going to go down very, very swiftly.
The Rico,
Eternal
the
made that
Rico,
look
the
quite
Rico,
swift. They
dude.
gained that
Not
first
even
game.
Bobby sold. The
Already.
Rico was
Little
just
excitement coming
the
on the player
best
cams, love
pick
to
out
see it.
there.
The emotions.
No, there's
shining
no
through.
wall breakers to
Eternal are a
counter the
team that
Rico.
aren't ruled out of a postseason, but they are essentially going to have to be perfect over the next 2 months. And that's a really tall order, especially in a region where we've had the same 2 grand finalists every single time. SSG, we're going to be more and more desperate as the months move forward as well. We're just running out of time and opportunities. And now, Space Station Gaming gonna have to reset here in game number 2 of our opening set. Try and find something, because in game number 1, it didn't really equate to much.
Yeah, just struggling with the amount of range. Again, Alianas is playing a fantastic Rico in the mid, and more often than not is the first person to draw blood. Sands coming in, the Weekend Warrior, almost followed up with a second shot onto Alianas there, but didn't quite connect.
They gotta push onto
That was
him,
a
dog.
little bit low, but nothing too dangerous. The other side of things, Sands having to heal up quite substantially there. Close call
Yo,
for him as
Bobby's
well.
just getting
And
hit.
just don't
He's
really seem to be
feeding
finding
the
their rhythm quite
freaking
so far.
Charlie, dude.
Ooh, Chino holding on. Alianas was very close to going down. Bobby will pop a gadget, try and hop his way to the right hand in to force Frixie away, but Batuches, relentless. SSG now clustering together in the mid. Frixie going for gadget, makes contact with Bobby. Now in the back lines, SSG have to find a way forward. The fog is going to close them in. Gadget being popped for Sands. Alianas with the bounce shot. Sands.
Ooh, good kill, good kill.
Finds one. 3v2 situation. Bobby hops in with the hypnosis, and now Eternal will be down to just one member. And the second they pop out of that cocoon, they are going to be in
Nice,
trouble.
nice.
And nicely done for Chino having the shield. Some potential doors being opened here for SSG. And immediately. This gives them slight edge, to be honest. Having these things so early can make a world of difference. I love that gadget as well from Bobby. Really was a difference maker to secure the kill onto Frixie and allow his teammates to helping hand the situation. But again, it's Eternal having this mid control that always seems to be repetitive between these rounds. And they always do a good job of maintaining it for the most part. Let's see though. SSG are behind in the games. They do need to start to claw this one back and make it a bit more even. Finding their rhythm somewhat.
Oh, nice. You gotta give credit to Sands, dude. Sands is already
Nice
good.
dodges there from SSG, so Bobby will move up the middle of the map. Sands left-hand end has the speed available. Frixie just holding his own on that right-hand side. It's been a long-range affair, and on the left-hand end, Charlie and Jay Young going back and forth, now getting together here. Heels going out for Bobby. He's going to start moving his way, hovering over this super button. Now Leonis with a hypercharge, though, brings down one. Bobby has to be perfect, will be cocooned. Frixie there to line up the shot.
That was easy.
And he's going to pop out of this cocoon in a
It's really unfair
Down goes Bobby,
for
up goes Eternal in a round.
Space Station Gaming.
What a Rico super. Just brutal.
1-1 for game 2, guys.
One round away from the set. Really, really clean.
Hey, bro, are we gonna play Brawl Stars
And
something today
SSG,
after monthly?
it's
We already did
probably
already, Roy.
really
We're just gonna
their
watch
play
this for a
style.
little
We already
bit.
saw that tweet from Bobby. He'd much prefer to be on a Piper in these kind of scenarios on this map specifically as well, but the meta just does not cater towards it. And that's the problem. Now, on the back lines, yet again, as Eternal get stuck into this mid.
Eternal's good.
Sands
I
and
don't know,
Sheena just trying to
man.
get something.
The
to
ranking
whittle
was
things
pretty
down
bad.
with.
Like,
Certainly
low-key.
survive on. That's the thing that SSG have been struggling so far to do, is surviving to the later stages of the game for the gas to come in and helping hand and close in on their opposition. Bobby taking shots as well. Frixie probably not too far away from Super now, getting it immediately off that one shot as well. So bad news already for SSG.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh, and a nice dodge there, much needed.
Oh,
but
no,
Frixie still
dude.
comes away with the kill.
Deadass, he
3v2
didn't have
situation.
support from
Sands
Sands,
in a
though.
world of hurt right now. They have to get some kills. But Tuches lands one, though. Frixie charging up the shot, knocks the arrow, and the second he pops out, down
Nice.
he goes. Chino, low HP. Rico
Nice,
Super will
nice,
clean
nice.
up the rest in Eternal.
They
grabs
misplay
that
that
one.
so hard, dude.
Just great synergy between the Charlie and the Angelo. It just
Okay,
makes
Bobby
so
selling.
much
That's what I'm
sense.
saying. That was
Cocoon
all
your
Bobby
opposition,
selling,
Charge
dude.
up your shot and just time it. There's no chance of a return fire from SSG. And that was
Okay, this might go to game
really
4 or
quite
game 5.
convincing. I mean, just SSG just didn't really have much.
So it
to
was
say for themselves.
92 for SSG. That's what I'm
It was
saying.
almost ironic after
Dude,
we had hyped
Eternals
up
only
our
had
long-range
8%
capabilities.
win.
We see Bobby on an ollie. We see two support brawlers at his side.
You know how
None of
insane
those
that
long-range
is?
brawlers we were talking about. On the other side, we have sharpshooter Angelo, freshly long-ranged Charlie, and the Rico, and it worked out better. So maybe they should have went back to the roots and play what they, according to Twitter, feel so comfortable with, Kenny.
It's
So,
really
sir, can you
interesting.
tell
I
people
feel
who
like
wanna
there was
grind
just
with me? What do you mean,
constant
JD?
pressure coming out of Eternal and those DPS
Are you
numbers
asking
back that,
to find people
SSG
to,
grabbed some
like, do
kills, but
rank, or
obviously
what?
not enough to win a game.
Imagine if they
Felt
get
like Eternal had
3-0,
positioning
that'd
for
be
most of the time
insane.
Until those in games where the fog really forced them to move forward, we didn't see too many big
On
plays out of
EU,
Ollie.
TH
We just
won
saw a
3-0
lot of
versus
Ollie on his
SK
couch
last
shots, but
month.
Tuches putting people in
Finals,
cocoons and
TH
Frixie
only
there to
had
just line up the
36%.
rest. I thought the execution as a team holistically was really
How's
good. The
SK
synergy
gonna
was
lose,
there, and that's
dude?
something you love to see, especially
They're
from a team
actually
that
good on
really
every
has to play
esport.
their best
They're
for the next 2 months if they
decent
want
at
a
every
chance to go to the
esport they're in.
playoffs.
Especially from a team that.
It's
how
like
many
one of the
votes
few
did they get?
teams I know I
8%?
recognize
love
by
to see
name
that.
because they do like every other
That
esport.
they are proving
SK
us
Gaming,
all
yeah.
wrong. We also said that Space Station Gaming.
Every other
Just
team
looking at the
here,
previous months,
I've
they
never
are
heard
the
of these
obvious
teams in
choice,
any
but
other
things can
esport.
change, and now we
And
still
I
have
watch
the
quite a bit of
double season
esports,
going on.
so.
We still have so much on the
But
line.
SK, I recognize
4 teams are
instantly
currently
'cause they're, like,
fighting for that
everywhere.
Last World Final slots, that third
They're
one.
like European. I think
Everybody's
German
just 30
specifically.
points apart. It's so tight in NA. So even a team like Eternal can take this situation and turn
Don't get
things
trapped
around,
bounty.
still make it to LCQ. It's just a wonderful story arc.
So
Yeah, let's not
Rico's here
forget as
good
well,
too.
last month, you know, SSG did reverse sweep.
What you
SK
think,
made it
guys? If you're
force
gonna
them to
ban
the
Rico
final
this
stage
time
to get
around?
to those semis, so it's certainly within the repertoire to be able to do so, and that's what comes from the experience and the chemistry of these 3 players. It just feels to me like the draft this season is just letting them down slightly, and you know, it's not catering towards their playstyle, which makes things worse, and then you kind of get caught up in this kind of descending emotion within the team. Bans are in for the Kenji, the Lily, and the Hank for Eternal, the Jean, the Charlie, and the Willow for SSG. And let's hope this time round they get a better draft of things. Because
Name
if they
10
don't,
esports
they'll keep running
teams.
away with it.
Samsung, Galaxy,
Who I'm
Blue,
always
White,
looking out for in a map like this one is
T1,
either a brawler that can
SKT,
make use
SK,
of those walls like the Shade,
PSM,
obviously a lot of
Fly,
Gray, Charlie, and Lumi.
Cloud9,
Those three brawlers,
Cloud9
only the
Blue,
Charlies stand
Cloud9
out, so
White,
I'm not too surprised to see Gray and Lumi come in later on.
Firefox, Fly Fox. I don't know if it's Firefox or Firefox. I don't think it's Firefox.
Sometimes a little bit risky to go in with a tank pick as first pick.
What else am I missing? There's a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, Shade escaping the
You could do like
stage is a little bit of a
phase and
surprise,
stuff,
especially
but
on this
I don't know
map,
if you
so I
guys
think
still
if you're
consider that
SSG, you have
esports
to
team.
kind of have a calculated approach of how you deal with
They
Shade.
banned Shade or
Ali's just gonna be
Jackie?
a strong brawler. I don't know if
Yo,
this is
Ollie
necessarily
first
a
pick?
hard counter or something
Dead
like
ass?
Shade, but traditionally somebody like Hank can do pretty well. Obviously in the Bane stage here, Jackie.
Oh,
can
cause
do
there's a
well
lot
on
of
this
bushes.
map.
Never mind, that's pretty good.
Doug start coming out, and it's kind of
Ollie might be a good pick here.
Somebody like Jackie, right? Lots of health points, can still pierce through a wall. Takes a while for Shade to get a takedown, or with the super can just come back to life. So I'm kind of curious how SSG approach this.
I like that
If
shout,
you guys are looking
honestly,
for
because
rank,
that
there's
could be
people on
good
TikTok right now
counter
that are
Shade
looking for
and
ranks.
Doug, that
So I
pairing,
forgot
there's a
Humble.
very similar idea, and it's definitely up.
I don't think Humble is that popular outside of
Blue gonna be in the back pocket
like
as well. So
here.
it's the best counter to the Shade so far.
I can
so
tell you,
far.
most of these
Certainly
teams
the
are in
best
Brawl
could
Stars are
arrive
not
later
esports
on.
anywhere else.
Certainly, for me, the cars
That are, like, big.
is a prime target of that kind of repertoire on the side.
Maybe like
of,
China.
Eternal here, but you know, I feel like the Shade is a very early stage in the draft to be able to pick it, honestly, and that's kind of why I felt like Sans was looking a little bit confused, because there's plenty of time to kind of get something together, which may be, you know, a trap being laid out here by Eternal.
I don't know, Lulu's such a good idea, though. I mean,
bit.
Lulu's really good on the right hand.
It's gonna be the cars.
Overall, Lulu's a
I feel like that's
damn
gonna
good
be,
brawler for
definitely
team
a tough one for them
objectives.
to hit, but if they can get that freeze over time,
I don't know if he's
does
good
allow-
in
it
this
does
map,
give
though,
that
late
little
peak.
bit of grace on the side of SSG here. The Grey is open here as well, which could be an option potentially here, or throwers potentially for also ball control. But you know,
dead
certainly
ass.
that Shade, it's my favorite brawler on this map. The question is, is it too early in the draft?
Imagine if she gets a hyper soon.
Yeah, I wonder if
Okay,
something like a Jay
didn't they say in the Brawl Talk that every brawler will have a hyper by June?
With their starting line.
Then
Cause
every
it's a
new
tough one to
brawler
pass
that
up on.
comes
I thought
out
Shade
will
kinda
come out with
similar. It's a
hyper.
really good brawler in that
I'm
hyper short
pretty
distance.
sure
Now Mr. P, the one thing I will say though is
they
if
said
do
that in
end
the
up
Brawl
wanting to go
Talk,
Jackie,
like
they've
dead
got Blue,
ass.
the ice rink can knock Shade out of walls, so that's one thing to keep an eye of, and probably part of the influence.
And not
with
everyone
that.
has a hyper
Spawners
yet.
are tough into loot, but somebody like Jackie can just absolutely annihilate some porters. So I feel like that's something that's definitely on their mind, right? I'm not sure what.
Oh yeah, but
they end up
JD
going
again is
here for
asking over on
but I
TikTok if you guys
definitely
want to play
think
rank
you
with
rule
him.
it out. Yeah, I just feel like that's your
He's
safest
pretty
bet. It's the
good
best
while
way to
we
deal with
watch
Shade, and
finals.
Mr. P doesn't scare me off from that.
Yeah, I like the Jackie pick for sure. You know, it's definitely a strong answer to the Shade.
Oh, Mr.
But I
P's
do
a
worry
good
little
pick.
bit
Jack.
in
Damn,
regards
hold
to
up.
Carsey and Mr. P. I mean,
Shoot.
Eternal have got a
I don't know who
65%
gets-
win
who
rate
gets
in
draft, who
both
gets
of
draft.
those two brawlers. That's quite scary to me, and you know, the
Mr.
fact
P's
that
a
they've
pretty
been
good
able
pick
to
here.
get a
The
conversation
Lou,
very
I feel,
comfortably
is
with
what's
Shade
gonna
doesn't even
sell,
really
though,
scrim
for
with, so that's
SSG.
clearly a back pocket pick, which they're holding back on because they don't need to even show it in the data. They can just literally tear it down, and yeah, I'm really quite worried. I do like the Space Station Gaming draft. Do not get me wrong. I mean, it's Ali. It's a
Yo,
Jackie
Bobby's
counter
using
Shade.
pay to lose
Nothing wrong
skin.
with
Pay
these
to lose skin.
brawlers at all for me. It's just simply whether, you know, have Eternal just been given and gifted a comp.
We'll find out. Mr. P has certainly been a popular one in scrims this
Yeah,
week
but
for
I-
North
I give
America.
it
was a little bit of
to
a surprise pick, I would say, throughout some of
internals.
our other regions. Now Sans diving in, though, straight out of the swamp.
Yeah,
It will
oh
go down.
no,
Alianis there
dude.
to clean up rather quickly. Now that Eternal have a lead, they take their 1-star and they walk it on back. They're not worried about the offensive. They're going to get a free kill out of Bobby, though. That seemed like an overstep.
Dude! SSG
so.
is cheating. It's selling,
The
dude.
more
Oh
that
my
Eternal
god.
can just gather up that utility, get those portal spawners down, it will definitely help their situation in this back spawn side. Sounds is definitely dangerous, no doubt about it. Surely you want the Lou on defense rather than offense, so that's the thing. Elianis is lurking, invisibility, and he finds the pick as
Deadass
well.
Lou
Four
is
stars on
selling.
his head. Trucius with that blue star also. And Eternal, they're just sitting back, relaxed, all cool, not really bothered by the situation, just allowing SSG to push in and
This is cringe. This is actually cringe.
The patience being demonstrated.
What's
is
Jackie
good.
doing?
They got their 1 kill that they needed, and they only need 1 star at the end of the day.
What's
but
Jackie?
I feel like SSG have fed them a little bit of a lead here. So now 5 stars going to be the separator.
Oh, they
So
have
there's
a
plenty of
jack.
room
What
to
the hell is she
operate. Of course, Ali
doing?
can go over that water, gets the little bounce instead of the swipe that you see there. Sans popping a gadget though, trying to get quickly over to this left-hand side for a flank and make them focus on multiple brawlers. They bait out
nice,
Alianis
nice.
to use a hypercharge. That's nicely done. However, it contacts
Oh!
with Bobby. Beautifully pierces him.
Jackie,
Chino
nice.
responds. 8-6. Now only 2 stars separating. Batuchis on the prowl. We'll think better of it. He has the blue star. If they give him up, it's a loss for them for sure.
Yeah, bold decision as the timer goes down.
No, what is she doing, Case?
Handed over here to
Case,
Batuchis,
you
getting into the
so
tank.
dumb,
Alianis
dog.
finds
Oh,
Bobby.
no.
Sans jumping in, trying to find Batuchis as well. Hypercharge popped.
Nice, nice, good kill, good kill, good kill, good kills, good kills.
Oh,
Oh,
hand
the-
over. Oh no! SSG Baggett in the final seconds. Unreal turnaround.
Case, start a
Can't believe
fight,
he's so calm
stupid.
about that.
Oh
I'm
my
losing mind on
god.
the other side. What a play coming out of Sans. Lethal assassination coming out of our newest brawler. Great demonstration of what Ali can do. Hovering over that water. getting
Dead
shots
ass,
just in
dude.
time. I mean,
Oh
for Christ's
my
sake, she
God.
can go through walls. So the fact that he was able to land those shots was huge.
I just stunned that they were able to turn that around in just the nick of time there. But
You gotta get
beautiful
credit
play.
to Sans,
Honestly,
though.
SSG
You gotta
was
credit
trying to get a
Sans,
big
dude.
lift from that very moment and remind themselves that a bit of a
Ooh,
no
kinda-
step there from
kinda
Sans,
fatty
but it
kill
should
there,
remind
it's
them that
fine.
They've got the ability to get some good plays and to bring back the order in their favor towards those final moments. They do have to stop feeding these stars early on. They gave themselves a big mountain to climb in that last game, and I want to see them be a bit more reserveful this time round.
It's a great point. I feel like they just made it harder than themselves than it was necessary. I mean, 1 star difference versus the kind of 5 to 7 that they were feeding at times certainly makes a difference. And here we go again. Bobby just kind of stepping forward. Alianis switching forms quickly, getting some damage. Sans on the left hand in. I think just trying to get rid of these porters. He's in a great position to do so. Will pop a gadget to get away quickly. The rage will allow him to dash just a little bit faster. And Chino's still holding positioning too. I don't think SSG, I think they've learned from their past game mistake, right? They're going to be a little more patient this time. Probably walk in with the clock strikes a little bit lower so they can walk out with a win.
Well, porter spawners are down, and Bobby has also super to hand. Alianis is dangerous. They
Watch,
were able
watch
to
here.
bait it out in the last
Trolleo's
game, but,
dead ass
might
gonna
not
freeze them.
necessarily be able to do the same again. Trusha's stuck
Nice.
out here.
Yo,
that's
yo, good
beautiful.
kills, good
From
kills, good
SSG,
kills.
Sans comes in, gets the kill. The blue star still with Eternal here, so work still
need at
to be
least
done as we
one
approach
more.
that 30-second mark. Oh, I was going to say Sans was able to escape, but did get the porter spawners down. A little bit close, but nonetheless, SSG look better now and a bit more in control. Just any one kill in this game, and this potential set could be theirs.
Sans was flashing that yellow button, now diving in. Batuchis backing off. No super available. Hypercharge.
Hyper,
goes down
nice,
for
nice.
Alianis. One
Oh!
kill for the other end. 2-star
Trade.
lead for Eternal. Chino trying to close the gap. A marker onto him. Shade swipes through, and Bobby
Okay, good.
left all by himself. No chance that Lou can accomplish all of those kills. So Eternal
Okay, so
will
the
equalize.
fact that Case got the blue star
The way that they
prevented
keep their
her
ground
from
on the side of
doing
Eternal.
anything stupid.
Definitely some
So that's
learnings,
good.
Sure.
That's good.
And now a really key moment.
Because if
in
Case
this
did not
series.
have, you know,
SSG
dead ass
had
Case would have just
a little
done
glimmer of
some
hope
crazy stuff.
there and a fantastic clutch.
Bobby did nothing
It
wrong.
wasn't enough to really bring
Bobby
the
did
momentum
nothing.
forwards to secure the set yet.
I mean, yeah.
they lose this.
Well,
game
no,
and
his
being
all
2 sets
his
down,
super
it's gonna be so
was able to
deflating.
freeze his
I feel like
shade,
Drop
and they were
has
gonna
been,
start
bit
off
of their
of
worst
that.
enemy today so far. The Allies.
Did you see Lou's gonna sell? Speaking of Troleo, what's up,
Troleo?
Troleo? He never sells.
Snatch up here.
Jackie
Certainly
counter
Jackie's my
shade in the
second
walls.
favorite. The Lou.
Well,
I'm
Jackie's
still on the
doing
fence around.
nothing
I want
right
to
now.
Probably get some good hypercharge value and potentially some stars to run away with here. Blue star of Eternal. No kills or deaths just yet.
Lose hypercharge is a great call out from you. I think it's very necessary. It's really good into shade, and obviously somebody like Alianis can get really aggressive. So an insta freeze followed by easy tags is definitely something SSG are looking out for. A little back and forth affair in the middle there, and Eternal will still hold their ground. 1-star lead, no kills. Alianis throwing some daggers down just to keep Chino at bay. Just a lot of patience from both of these
They're
sides.
Mr.
Waiting for an
P's,
opportunity,
the
waiting for a
MVP,
little extra
deadass.
supercharge. Now Sans looks to make a move.
Frinksy?
Yeah, I like his positioning here. Freeze goes down.
Oh!
A little bit on Patricia.
Terrible
Not too much,
super,
more
terrible
so just
super.
kind of force
Ali,
on the
though!
right-hand side.
Ali hiding in the
There's
bush!
From Alianis. Might come in now, and it does. Batstorm
Nice,
down,
nice.
And SSG retreating. And they're the ones that do need to find at least the kill. Time is ticking. Sans goes in, straight back out again, and back in once more. They have a close call.
Oh!
Patricia comes
The
in,
shade!
Big arm swipe. And gets more stars, hands over to Eternal. That was not the plan, SSG.
Mr. P, of course, going to be able to do a great scouting report on the enemy sides, especially with somebody like Sands, who can just disappear from your eyes at any moment. Bobby working his way to this left-hand side. Eternal now 2 brawlers deep on the left-hand den. Frixie trying to move up the map, but has to deal with the ugly alligator in his face. And with 20 on the clock, Eternal just have to hold on to 3.
But can they? That's the question. SSG are moving. Bobby has super. Lands it into the middle. Forcing into the splits. Sands going in.
Oh, the shade, the shade, the shade.
Can Bobby find
Jackie,
something
do
with it?
something.
Sands gotta
Let's
go
go,
in.
3-3.
The stars are equal, but the blue stars still have Eternal. Will they hold on to it?
Oh!
They still do 5-3.
Nice, nice, nice,
They get
nice,
a
nice.
set. Eternal go 2 sets to 0. And this is now very...
You know what?
very
Internals
dangerous
deserving
for
these
SSG.
wins.
Familiar territory for
They
SSG,
want it
though.
way,
But
way
each
more
month
than
that
SSG.
passes, it
And I mean
becomes
way,
more
way
and
more.
more crucial that they get the job done, making a reverse sweep happen here. Almost crucial
It was
for their
just-
season.
I
mean,
took a pretty
LCQ,
good guess
Worlds
with
on the
Hank.
line. It's starting to get a little more serious here.
It isn't their first ride in this rodeo. They need to reverse sweep to make it out.
You want
to
Eternals
the
to win?
finals.
No, I want
Had a
SSG to
good
win.
showing this set,
Well, if
honestly.
Eternals
I liked
wins,
the
I'm
crowd.
happy because
It
they're
worked
all
out a bit
Mexican.
better than in
So,
Bell's
like,
rock
Viva
before,
Mexico,
but it
amigos.
Still was meant to be.
Vámonos.
And I could do the same joke I already made yesterday.
Either way, I'm happy.
It's been
Even though I
the biggest
voted for
theme of
SSG.
Yesterday's show that whenever somebody picks Mr. P, they just lose. I'm not gonna say it. They had a great showing.
Right now,
Mr.
straight up
P
though, Internals
did its
wants
part.
it more than SSG.
But yeah, it just wasn't enough in the end. Ark.
Ridiculous, dude.
But it was quite effective though into the alley. I felt like Sands had to more often than not allow his teammates to pick up.
48
that,
DPS on
and the
Jackie?
gadget pop as well. It
Are you
turned him into
serious?
A bit of a beefy boy. But I think for me,
Humble gonna win another world championship?
Seems to do much for me. I felt like the Jackie was at least deterring the shade across to the lane of the alley, which then gave Sands some value. But
Oh, this
I
isn't
think
Worlds,
just
right?
see where it
This
kind
is
of fits in,
just
whether they were kind
normal,
of expecting
like,
something
NA
else, or,
championship.
just didn't really kind of make too much sense to me.
Yeah, a very interesting brawl from both of those teams. I can't wait.
Being
to see
humble,
Triple
man. Let's
Double
hope-
now. We
what is it,
used
Symantec?
to see a lot of shade here as well.
Deadass
with
gets
Hank,
another brand
just
of Symantec
anything
one
that can
day.
make use of those walls again. A lot of throwers as well. Maybe we're gonna see Lou on triple dribble or something like that here once again, and they seem to work out. So why not, Ark?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a map where it could come in, but again, I just don't feel like Eternal maybe are playing into the draft at the moment. I feel like
Brawl ball!
Gaming Arts
Let's
really
go,
reading
guys!
things too well in that regard, and maybe
Let's
kind of
go get
preparing
some
for
Brawl
things
ball
and
going on.
eventualities that actually don't need to be prepared for. I feel like, in terms of the data, it's been kind of clear as to what Eternal tend to sway towards. Certainly on this map, Kenji is a big threat, which SSG do need
Is also
to
watching right
make
now. I
sure is in the
figured
bans.
there should be a bunch of
Lou
people
is
watching
one
right
of the
now.
top picks for SSG. So if Eternal ban that, then that might be a bit of a kryptonite situation. Certainly the ball here as well, Lumi as well, can definitely have some very good results.
All right, Brawl ball,
on this
Brawl
map
ball,
as
man.
well. You see that
I don't
kind
care
of
what you guys say.
getting mind control
100%
potential own
always
goals even.
El Primo.
So good to see the alley ban
Even though
already
he's
with the Hank and the
ass
Lumi, and on the side of Eternal,
in, like,
the Shade,
professional
the
play.
Poker, and the Barley.
Do you see
Alright,
some throwers?
so they ban
banned out
Hank,
already?
makes
First
sense.
pick is with it's
Widow's really
again,
good.
and they pick the other good thrower on the map.
Widow's really
Willow.
good.
I do feel like she's the strongest thrower on Brawl Ball at the moment. Great at defense. Great also at just making her opponents shoot. own
Caster's
goals.
rooted for
But,
SSG too? Yeah.
you don't want that
Almost
to happen, do you?
everybody
But,
voted
Space
for
Station don't can
SSG to
offer up
win.
With something to just try and counter that Willow. Something like a Hank and Shade would be awesome, but both of those options are banned out, Kenny.
Yeah, Draco comes to mind as well here as one of the more popular brawlers that's also very good. Makes sense as a goal scorer, has an indestructible gadget. Willow is just a safe early pick just because you can ensure
Law
that
and
you can
Larry?
take over those aggressive
Yo,
brawls
hold
on
on,
the
did
other
I-
end.
why are
Talking
they
about the
picking
defensive
throwers?
mechanism that Willow has is
What am
one
I
of the
missing here?
reasons. But because Willow and all these other tanky brawlers have shown up, Larry and Lori have started getting back in the mix a little bit more, and especially when you look at
You're
the
gonna
fancy.
react on
You
more
want to do
MS?
Willow,
What you
you
talking
have
about,
Willow,
Shino?
And maybe you could go with the berry comp, but the poison from Willow probably strays you away from that a little bit. So because of that, I think a lot of teams have come to the conclusion
playing
that Larry
Keys and
and Lori is
Brawl,
a legitimate
okay.
option here.
I don't know if the best
love
pick
your
though.
Draco
Hold up.
shout, and I'm just kind of a bit confused why SSG didn't go for it. They gone for the cards. Definitely not a bad brawler to have, but I prefer the Draco for sure.
Yeah, Draco's
Actually,
not banned.
here
Draco
for
could
Charlie, for
mess some of these
Chestnut,
guys
for Eternal
up.
If they want to have something of an insurance policy. Jae Young as well, definitely going to be a consideration for sure. But this Kenji, are they going to be picking it in, knowing that SSG have got that final pick? That's the question here. It's one of their top brawlers.
Draco's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. It was there for SSG. They got on the Kaze, so we really need to see this Kaze pop off Space Station Gaming because I think that
If they could get some speed on their team, oh, monthly finals, maybe.
One brawler I'm going to look out for SSG as well is going to be the Bull on that 6th pick, depending, of course, on what Eternal does on this left-hand side. But I think a shotgun brawler and somebody that's a little more popular nowadays on this map could be the solution.
Like Griff or
Gray was
Bull?
somebody I believe you mentioned earlier, too. If
I don't know. I
they
feel like those are bad
some
picks, though.
teleportation shenanigans, that could be a choice
Amber.
too.
So they went
just
control.
gonna
They went
take the approach
control.
of consistent damage onto that open lane. If the walls don't go down, though, I think it will be a little tricky here. But obviously, they've got Willow and Draco, so they're not looking to remove anything into the Larry and Lori or the Kaze. I think this last pick, obviously, a really important one for SSG. One of the more
Tick.
important ones, I would say.
Give me
of their
Tick,
entire
guys.
year, considering that Eternal
Give me
has
Tick.
drafted really well, played really well, and SSG
Dead
has
ass,
gotta
give me
get the
Tick.
ball rolling here.
They're
They
not gonna do
currently
it, though.
are in position to hold a postseason slot in this region, but going down in the quarterfinals here,
I think they go something aggro.
catastrophic for them.
Maybe.
Absolutely agree.
They went too safe. They're too safe.
Yeah.
I give the draft to internals.
Kind.
Dead ass.
And you know, pairing the Draco and the Amber. I mean, you know, the Amber is the answer to the problem that is. The
I mean,
Draco.
lose a good pick 'cause
And
he's
they back
safe.
Both
But
Eternal. I think
they
the
have
team
no
draft
aggression
is
there outside of
outdrafted
Kaze,
on the side of
which
SSG
Kaze
here.
could just get
I mean, every
destroyed.
set, really.
I'm gonna be real with
Eternal
you.
are just not skipping a beat in that regard. They're so well prepared for this, and it just feels like SSG. have been
This
constantly
all
trying to catch up
depends
every step of the way.
on
I've got
Kaze.
faith in this loot in the sense that SSG feel quite comfortable with it, but again, whether it's been getting the results that warrants the pick, that's the kind of reservation that I have here. So far, though, Sands clear up that right-hand side, allowing Bobby to push forwards. Or push through to Sands again, and a little bit of a measly attempt shot on goal there. I didn't really think it was going to do too much. Maybe it was just a positioning idea, but so far, SSG now going to have to reconsider their positions, and Eternal fighting back for that mid.
Now Sands, backline, dribbling, dashing forward, right at Batuchas'
Nice,
face.
nice, nice.
Will claim him immediately. 3 brawlers standing for SSG. Bobby rushing it up the middle of the map. Chino flanking Sands up
Good,
the
good.
enemy lines. And is an
Good
easy walk
teamwork.
forward.
Damn,
SSG, a first
good
team on the
teamwork from
board.
SSG. I'm telling you, it's
That's
all
more
about
like it,
Kaze.
and we
It's
need
all
more
about
of it.
Kaze.
And Sands on this Kaze is definitely giving me a lot of hope. He's playing those assassination brawlers so well. Alianas now dribbling the ball forwards. Frixie has got the mind control, and that's definitely a scary prospect. Hypercharged out for Sands. Now Alianas is going to be blind. That's why he passed the ball straight to Sands, and Sands always been a break for it. Should be a defense here, but Alianas not going to stop there.
Oh,
My word!
they're
The
cooked,
Dragon's
they're cooked.
breath. Everyone burns down, and it's going to be an easy goal for Eternal. An equalizer as quickly as that.
The firepower of Eternal between a dragon and a flamethrower coming out of Batuchas is a lot to handle. Frixie, of course, from the back lines, can take some shots at the enemy side, get some poison damage in there as well. So just consistent damage pouring out of the blue roster. Now a swap here from Bobby. He wants to get more on the aggressive. Alianas popping that dragon form. Will be riding towards this right-hand side. Chino just trying to play defense. This has to be a way to counter out. Nicely done. Now a 4th brawler in the map. SSG are looking for a counter push.
Good kill, good
A
kill.
lovely fan storm there from Sands. The follow-up was beautiful too. Trucius just couldn't see what was going to be going on, and before we knew it, he was down. Now, can SSG fight back here? They got hypercharge on the loot. That's huge for Chino. Can they land it at the right time here? Miss mind control.
Luke got
there
the
as well
freeze.
for
Free
Frixie.
kill,
It's gonna
free
be
kill,
costly.
free kill.
Push on this defense.
Let's go, they kill a
Right
Draco.
side. Now Sands making a break for it. Bobby in the middle. Laying
Easy
down
go,
some
easy
shots.
go,
Frixie
easy go.
just
Easy
roasts the
go.
ground. The dive is not going to help save that ball. And that's very good now. SSG look like they got
Are they
a
taking one?
winning combo
Yo,
finally.
Chestnut,
And
thank you for the
Sands got
raid.
a
How was
good
your
balance,
stream?
but I feel like that's being reserved. They
How
got
was your
a
stream?
lot
How's
of
everything?
work to be done still. So
Did
I
you
kinda
do
like it,
SG?
not
I'm
getting too ahead of
curious.
themselves. Those celebrations
It's been a
just
while.
yet.
Thank you for shouting
Plenty
out
more
Chestnut.
still to do, but that was, I think, the best performance.
I think
we've
Zep
seen
and
so far
Toggle
from
got it.
SG
I don't know,
today.
dude.
My
I'm gonna
brain
be
went
real.
straight to that
I
low
feel
hypercharge
like
as well. You
Eternals
called
have
it out.
draft.
And I think Willow saw the writing on the wall. Wait,
Right now, dude,
that's
Sands'
the hypercharge.
case is
It just
going
completely
insane.
missed, and at that point, Chino was able to
But
cycle a
Chino's
couple
actually
supers
doing pretty
in the
good.
game right then and there.
Bobby-
Early back lines here for SSG.
Bobby
Frixie,
good
marching forward.
defense,
Alianas
but
with ball in
not
hand,
doing
10,000
much.
plus HP.
I'm good against the
Sands
SSG.
has to dish this ball out.
How's this been? I don't
An
think I've seen you
unintentional pass
on
to
in
the
quite a
teammates, but
bit.
Nonetheless, it's now pocketed in that
streaming.
back
Hopefully
right-hand
live's been
corner.
going good,
Alianas
Chestnut.
now forced away, but
We do miss you over here.
holding his positioning here. Sands
The
will play bodyguard
SG
to this ball.
streaming community has been a little lonely.
See just how influential
for
those
the
fast
last
storms really
several
are.
months,
It just
so
prevents the push from Eternal. They
it's
don't
nice to
wanna
have you
be
here.
going into the eye of the storm with a Kaze on the other side. Frixie though in a great spot here to help.
Oh,
with the
Sands
balance.
getting
Sands gonna be
2v1,
trickling
dude.
down from that poison,
Yo,
and the
Bobby,
push is
help
perfect.
him
But he's in
out.
a tough spot now as Alianas pops there the last
They're gonna
time.
score.
Gadgets.
There's-
Bobby
yeah.
trying to body block
Ooh.
here for Frixie. Ball just actually goes to
Clear the
Sands.
ball, clear the ball,
there,
clear,
so a
clear,
bit of a
clear,
missed
good
shot
clear.
there for Eternal, but eyeing about.
Oh!
Control! Oh no!
He controlled her!
The back and you can't do that. Frixie gets the free.
Oh my god!
Great heads-up play from Frixie and just a lapse in judgment from SSG. Gotta be better at that. No room for error, especially when you need a reverse sweep in order to move forward in the tournament. Alianis now falling down to about 2,000 HP. Sans there to clean him up. All 3 members of the red roster moving this ball up. Will advance it to the middle of the map. A thrower battle in the middle. Sans stays lurking. Batucha's operating on the open-ended side. And Sans once again gonna drop a case. Now all the SSG side will cluster up to this ball.
Aliana's frozen.
Trickle you super, trickle you super.
A gadget though straight into the Dragon's Breath is not the plan. Chino trying to find a potential pass here to Sans. If Sans can get a Fanstorm, which he does, it's going to open up some possibilities. Taking the time, they want to have the help of Bobby here for this push. This is going to be quite a crucial one. Clock approaching now 35 seconds. It's just got to be a push that equates to a goal.
Nice. Bobby. Chill.
Have to hold positioning, but Tuchis though will scare
Trickle
them
gonna
away.
clear, Trickle gonna
Gasoline
clear.
poured out across the map. And Eternal still at the mouth of this goal. Gino with the super available too. He's gonna have to rely on that once again. This is gonna take perfect precision from SSG if they want to tie things up.
Hypercharge for Chino, that was huge value. The last stand will be a gadget that was popped, but SG
Lou.
and Brixie can't really do much.
Easy go.
Pass to Bobby. Bobby should be able to order this.
Yo, SSG deserved that.
5 seconds of time, which means we're going to be going to overtime. This is huge. But the hypercharge of the Draco is going to be coming in full force with the map down. There's nowhere for SSG to hide. Chino's going to burn straight onto Sans. Sans under the immense scrutiny here as well.
Oh no.
A shot, a goal for Eternal and match point.
They fall short there in regulation, but in overtime, it came out swinging. The missed Lou super.
Dude,
certainly
no
costly as
shot.
Well. It's one you can't unsee there.
They
You
got
have to move
3-0.
forward if you're SSG. This matters a lot. Eternal beat Tribe to get here and rewarded with playing.
Oh no, they have game 2. I lied. I'm tripping.
So
It's 1-1. I lied. It's 1-1. Yo, they might get 3-0. They might get 3-0.
Eternal push.
Trucious on the right hand side, finds Sans.
Bro, I can't believe they're the champion for this game. Yo, it's crazy, Chestnut. It's so good. You gotta get into it. Like, honestly.
Can't find Chino, so good jukes from him. Fanstorm out for Sans, and Frixie's a prime target.
It's been like my main game for a little bit now.
Gets the pickup. Header from SSG, good control. Not too long to the respawn, but Sans can dash. Will he be able to find this goal?
Free goal! Oh, shoot.
Defense is there for Eternal.
And a costly miss there. Went for it. Definitely wasn't a guarantee by any means, and they're lucky that Eternal don't capitalize any further. All they do is have the ball in a little bit better positioning. Oh, Sans is able to get right through that gadget. Excellently done. Once again, we're going to see another aggressive Bobby gadget here. Switches position and will move forward, but Frixie is putting them to a halt for now. Aliana's getting frozen up. Gino looking for the kill. Grabs it. Sans with a Fanstorm. Batuchas passes to the right. No super available. Now Sans will sprint down this right.
You gotta give credit
Switches
to
the geisha form, looking for
Sans.
an opening. Aliana's there
Legit.
to defend. Sans falls short once again.
The
Denied.
aggression from Sans on the cage.
Draco's just in such a great spot. Defenses like that do not come often in this meta. But that's one Brawl that can really do it. Bobby now trying to do his best. Now Gina coming in. They have the hypercharge. They might need to go for it, and they will. To secure, just get that Draco out of the mix here. Ball still back though. Not too much time on the clock, but no goal is definitely a thankful thing for the side of SSG.
So just watch SSG win. I don't know, man. I'm not good at playing mobile games.
Potential overtime scenario, but SSG want this goal. They know that they need it. They can't
That's
really
fair.
afford to go into overtime really here.
I'm better at playing on my phone than I am on an
Happen here.
iPad.
Just
I
get
stream
the
on
match point.
iPad.
If the
It's
goal
like
comes
so
from Eternal's
terrible.
side, there will be no time to reply.
Great dodge
It's not
from
about
Sans
being
there
good,
with the
though. It's
gadget
about,
to
like,
avoid the ambush
having
super.
fun,
Several
being
shots on goal
entertaining,
so
you
far.
know?
They're looking for an opportunity. This is a great way
I
to
just
start it
streamed this
off.
game, though.
Frixie gets
Did you
marked
like
out.
it,
It's
Chestnut?
gonna be 2 versus 1. Alianis has to be a perfect
And they just
goalkeeper
walk it
once
in.
again. Not this time though.
0-1.
SSG
15
not one in
seconds,
with
guys.
15 to go.
To prevent the 3-0.
Absolutely huge. Can Eternal get a goal in the final 10 seconds? That's the question now. Alianis is alone, and then
Looks like we're gonna match 4, guys. Match 4.
It's not going to do anything at all. SSG will survive this. Just about.
SSG, keep it alive.
Deprived Eternal of a match point. This battle is absolutely far from over.
Sans just gonna take a quick lap alongside it as well.
MVP,
Easily
Sans
the most
100%.
exciting
MVP
set so far
Sans.
of the
But
day.
that was
Nicely done from
actual,
both
like,
of these teams. And
actual
look, SSG
teamwork.
have been
Actually
here
done.
before. Can't say it enough though. With each passing month, this gets more and more intense. Especially now that we know there are
That's
some
insane,
guaranteed
dude.
teams to
And
the World Finals.
I
We're running
truly
out of slots.
believe
It went from
Internals
4
had it at
to now
draft.
2 available postseason slots, more than likely. ILCQ
The
already
first
grabbed for
set.
Tribe. Obviously, that world spot still has to be won over. But SSG, give themselves at least a chance
Just give me this match to watch, and I'm already happy. I'm set for the day.
gotta see match
Honestly,
4.
with some great moments here. A beautiful goal.
Wow, their
with the
comments.
mind
Yeah,
control.
there's a
Fans
whole
going
huge
absolutely
thing.
ham on the Kaze.
They
I'm very
hold their
certain this will be
championship in, like,
reflected in the stats.
stadiums.
I'm happy it does.
Yeah, like
And
right now
Space
they're at
Station
home and
Gaming
stuff,
does
but
claim
like
that
their
third
worlds
set,
are
they're
actually at a
prolonging to
stadium.
set 4. We
Usually
finally have a
Germany,
game.
but
I'm so happy.
you know,
Draft-wise, I feel like
I'm not
this was
down
actually
to
the
fly
first
to
time
Germany to go
that I
watch
feel
this
like Space
live.
Station Gaming had
They had
given their
something
drafts in
unique
their
in
hands.
Texas
I
last
agree with you,
year,
Kenny,
bro.
you called that they
Which I was
should've
almost
maybe
down
picked
to
the
do,
Draco
but
when it was still open. It went over to Eternal. Really good
You know,
brawler, also into Kaze.
that takes a lot of commitment.
What I didn't really understand was that Amber pick. I feel like that hurt them in the long run here, Ark.
Yeah, the Brawl Cup. Oh, it's the Brawl Cup.
I guess ultimately.
And then he
it's a great
adds,
counter.
ha,
Draco
GK
should
got
pick
ads,
Draco,
cringe.
Pick a good counter into it as well, but I think I got to
All right, guys, hot zone, who's your pick? Barry, Lou, Instaban.
Really did shut down that.
A Barry would never see the daylight of a hot zone. Just telling you that right now. Barry would never see daylight of hot zone.
I think that he did a really, really great job there, and Sounds, of course, steals the show on the Assassination Brawlers.
Ads. You know what, Zilla? At least they got ads when it doesn't matter. They pick Shade, Hank, or Jackie.
Now we move forward to Ring
Hank?
of Fire. Hot Zone, a completely different game.
Jackie
mode.
will suck
Blue
here.
Could be a con candidate here. That
Hank
is,
and
once
Shade will be
again,
decent.
Feels like it's a brawler that SSG have really leaned on, but in terms
I'm
of the ban state,
I'm doing
maybe
good.
he shows up.
Damn,
Sometimes
thank
we
you.
see a lot of these anti-tank brawlers get into the mix. It depends on the team's strategy, but we have those aggressive brawlers, the common ones that we were talking about.
Bonnie
at the
might
top
get
of this
picked.
match, and then the
Bonnie
other
might
ones
get
like
picked.
B and
Calling
Blue.
right now.
Crow, somebody I'm also going to keep my eye out for here.
We did have that one missed hypercharge by Chino. I do have to call him out for that. That was a bit unfortunate, but they turned it around in the end. Space Station have a game. Another live.
Lou
now,
ban?
and they move on into
Barry!
set number 4. We have some bans in already, as you mentioned. Lou is going to
Barry's free!
here. Of course, he's going to be banned out. Ali, if she has a good map, I think it's that one. She wins on this one.
I feel like I'm watching a
She's
COD
like
Championship
50%
game over
of the
this.
times her
Yo, I
win
mean,
rates
COD,
aren't really through the roof.
COD
He's gonna
esports
be
pretty
banned
good
out
too.
as well. And once again,
I
one of those
really
long
like
range
esports
bowlers
in
that we
general. Chestnut.
claimed, Space
It
Station
usually doesn't
Gaming
matter
lost
what
to
game. I'll
play
watch
in the
Fortnite. I'll watch
circuit with- He's
PUBG,
gonna be banned out
League,
here
Dota,
first off.
almost
Okay.
anything. Rocket League.
Yeah, several candidates.
I
for
like
starting
high
lines.
competitive
Draco is
gameplay.
the top of my mind just because of the place he's in, the meta, the hypercharge. The issue is with an early tank pick, even
Draco,
as good of a
easy
brawler as
pick.
Draco is, now you're going to be trying to come up with countermeasures. And it's clear that SSG probably wanted the tank, right? You see the B and the Lou band down that top right-hand side. So I think they're thinking tanky thoughts. But on the left-hand end, there's still popular brawlers like Charlie who can come out. Obviously, the flamethrower can pierce through the spiderlings that Charlie brings to the table. So maybe SSG just feel a little more comfortable in this now that they've got their bans out of the way.
Yeah, I was seeing it with the Luke.
Well, they might pick Amber. Charlie's a good pick. Well, they just said Charlie.
Pick and scrims. Now, Eternal here, got some choices here.
Lumi!
So
Interesting.
That's exactly what I was about to say. The Lumi is the downside of picking the Draco first because that's still a pretty decent brawler into a Draco. The freeze will helping hand things for sure, but once Draco has that speed, that's where he's so dangerous in the hypercharge, of course. So
I think there are 2 more months to Worlds. We like all regions, go to one place, play top 3, go to finals, win points, and do LCQ. I don't know LCQ is. Same, me too. I just love esports.
Potentially, it's like a Kenji.
Honestly, it's about the high competitive gameplay.
B-ban, by the way, on the side of SSG is definitely directed towards Eternal. They are very, very strong with it.
I used to actually go to a lot of them in person. Back when I visited like LA, they had so many all the time.
They maybe even.
But then COVID kind of like killed all that, unfortunately.
They do bring it in sometimes in this map. It's a very bold.
Jay Young,
Jay Young for the heals and the speed. This might be a potential Doug or potential Hank here.
Do they double down? Yeah, I think your mindset's in the right place. We had a great conversation
Dude, not picking
about this
Barry's
on SA show
insane.
yesterday, but I just feel like this is such a difficult map to draft on because there's just so many good options. I mean, Bo's only shown up.
Bro,
3
what's
times
even
this
going
month
on?
entirely after
Yo,
yesterday.
Gabe,
Even
get
he's
in this
still here,
game, dog, I'm
Lumi,
telling
Draco,
you.
Some of the obvious ones.
Tara?
But you just mentioned so many.
Oh,
good
Tara would be a
choices.
good pick, actually.
With so many good choices, sometimes it's a little bit of, fear in how many choices that you have. So you got to make the right
Oh,
one
no,
as
wow,
well.
they could pick Charlie now.
Not the one that I expected, to be honest. We listed a lot of choices.
Charlie
This is
spiders
not
will be
the top of my
annoying.
list, but they at least give themselves a sharpshooter. Now they have a damage amplifier and a marker if the other side elects to go with something more tanky or aggressive. And plus the nest eggs are great for control. So a very well-rounded composition, I will say, for SSG.
I wish you could see my face when that brawler showed its face.
Yeah, but SG will be later,
good or
Gabe.
bad?
Like way
It
later.
wasn't great. It wasn't
What
great.
game is this? It's called Brawl
I
Stars.
guess SSG having
Look it
some
up.
insurance here of any again, shocking.
Yeah,
one
promoting the
pick from
game,
Eternal,
not even
coming
getting
in
paid
Amber.
to promote it.
He had to burn down a lot, but I just don't think.
Aaron,
the bell
chill,
was
dude. Leave him
the play for
alone.
me. It can pop off. It can absolutely do work here.
I would love to go
And
to and be
certainly,
there in
you know,
person.
East Asia
Have
really
you
do
been to an
champion the
esports
bell,
event,
more
Chestnut?
often not. Very, very high
The
pick and
experience
win
is
rates for brawlers, so,
wild.
no means
I
in
went
any way
to
a bad brawler.
a championship for
I
League of
think the
Legends.
synergy, though, with what they were cooking with the Draco, with the Jail,
2019, I
cry
think,
out to me,
in
oh,
Los
it's so the
Angeles.
sharpshooter.
Yo, they
Certainly
filled the
mark
whole
is kind of like
stadium
the
up.
biggest
It was
attribute.
insane.
Didn't
Everyone
really
was
kind of
oh
see
my God,
too
it was
much
beautiful.
inside of Eternal as to
was
whether that was going to be a
absolutely
targeted approach. And the final pick didn't really convince me either. So I do like the bow. I did give it a lot of stick in the early part of the season, but now it is warming to me gradually over time. I've always loved the brawler, but just didn't really kind of feel like it was in the meta so much. But so far, so good. A little 10% on the
What?
zone for SSG, and the taps are paying off from Bobby. And again,
Lumi?
you did say on Twitter that he
Lumi,
misses
what's
the
going on,
sharpshooter
Lumi?
Meta. Well, this is your time to put your money where your mouth is, Bobby.
Opportunity for Bobby to really showcase what he can do with Bell, and so far, so good. Bell with a 67% win rate.
Oh, nice,
so far
nice, nice,
after
nice.
yesterday's tournaments. Oh,
That was sick.
Nasty work coming out of Batuchas, though. What was looking so good for Eternal, or excuse me, so good for SSG, has now just completely flopped.
Yeah, and that burn from earlier on, if he chooses to
Oh!
what she does, it's going to expose that entire
Okay.
left-hand side. SSG
Can I
now
sold
on
that?
the
Can I
line on
sold
these
that?
taps. Frixie is marked. Oh, that was a very clutch booster there from the gadgets. Just be able to tank it. Nonetheless, he will still be marked and will have to evade that right-hand side. Petrucius has hypercharge. Do SSG know here? They will do now. He's poked his head out and he will find nothing off the back of it, but nonetheless,
666.
Sands overextends. A hypercharge there from Arianos as well. It's going to bring things to tie ball game soon if SSG cannot
Dude,
shake Eternal
that
off this
big
zone.
A
wave.
puddle of gasoline covering the map, 3 bow mines still available. And Frixie is marked up. Chino trying to move down this left-hand end. Stunned once again on the right. Sands falls. Flamethrower goes down. Chino! What a
Yo,
teamwork!
SSG with
Clutching up for
Draco!
SSG when they need it most. Season on the line. Those are the big-time plays necessary if you want to make a semifinals.
Absolutely huge. Chino going to town. Now back in Dragon form as well. Ripping into Ariana's.
I just
He's
killing
maybe
everybody,
double, triple,
dude!
Imagine that. Patricia's though off the spawn. Wasn't really in a good place for him. Missed the stun. That's going to be quite a big blunder there onto Bobby. The freeze, however, will force him back. But SSG have done a lot of work. Last stand gadget pop for Chino. Bobby there in the middle as well, getting the heals from Sam.
Eddie, SSG deserved that
will be
match.
back in business.
That was
That's the
all
game on the
gameplay.
board. But
I
the
watch
way they've
Fortnite
been able to
esports
bring
and this,
series back
but I
so
don't play Fortnite.
consistently, when they were
But it's
getting
entertaining.
forwards against the match points,
I love Fortnite
they're now
in
starting to
There
find
have there
themselves
been
once
one.
again.
Chestnut absolutely
They're
recommend it.
so close
Any
to
esport,
yet
even if you don't
another
really
set
understand the
five
esport,
appearance.
like
For
just
whatever
genuinely give it a
reason,
go. Like
This
watch.
roster,
It's
especially
tickets are
Bobby
cheap.
over the long term of
Go
his
to
career,
any,
has just
like,
been
esport,
in
like,
these
live.
down
It's so
0-2
good.
situations and clawed his way back. You can never count them out.
It's a
especially
good way
right
to
now
understand the
versus
game too,
Eternal.
especially if you don't play the
Alianis
game.
Up the middle of the map.
Because
Frixie gonna be playing
commentators,
the center
like,
and
explain
Batuchas,
everything
ice
easily.
rink on the left-hand side as Sands approaches this right-hand end, trying to punch his way through Alianis. That's a nice takedown, but a loss on the other end for SSG. One nest egg down. Lumi has a marker on the ground, just waiting for Bobby to make a move. Doesn't elect to use a gadget there. Bobby with some nice jukes.
Ooh,
but
Bobby missed a
on
shot,
the
missed a
marker.
shot.
Tough beat.
Yeah, it's a rarity from Bobby, but nonetheless, one nest egg. Alianos is going to pop it. Lovely pickup from Bobby. Beautiful. Those nest eggs are so valuable, and you've got to keep cycling them on the zone. So
Nice,
control,
nice.
consistent control for SSG is a must. Chino going in yet again onto Alianis and should come out on top. Better that in the bottom right-hand pocket. Going to be a pest. As Frixie just trying to come through as well. Finds him though. And that's quite key. Will stop the healing. Trucius hypercharge. Going to find Chino as well. Lovely. Juggling
What's
there,
Chino
Chino's
doing?
surviving on for a
What?
little bit longer than I think Eternal here would like. But now, Sands battling this mid. The
Nice.
still
Okay,
marked up from
SSG
Bobby.
has
And
this.
is
There's no
so
shot.
much better from Space Station Gaming. They're starting to find a rhythm here.
Bobby in the middle of the map. Long-range sharpshooter. Chino up in the faces
Dude!
of the enemy. Alianis pouring out the gasoline.
Draco
It's
was
going
such a
both
good
ways, but
pick!
Trucius falls, and now SSG just have to work through these mines.
Hypercharge mine certainly going to be. Oh, the mark gets the kill. Bobby is tapping. He's back on the sharpshooters as he said that he loves to be.
Oh
And it's
my
working.
God.
Gonna
Reverse
be
sweep,
short
guys!
set here,
Reverse
but
sweep!
Eternal are not even going to bother trying to get out this spawn. This is now a game. What looks so bleak for SSG is now equal in just quick succession.
Yo,
Unreal.
Eternal Sowling, guys.
We called him out a couple of times now for that tweet for Bobby saying he likes to control meta. Back to control, and there you go.
So who are you
He
rooting
showed off
for?
his bell, worked
Honestly,
out wonderfully.
both teams
Draco
okay
pick
if they
also
win.
just had
I prefer
to be the
SSG to
first
win,
pick
though.
for SSG, and they did it correctly. Tina was absolutely stunning on that brawler. And Kenny, I think you put it quite perfectly. SSG seems to feel most comfortable when they're on the back foot. We see this so often.
They're gonna ban
with this
Draco.
roster, with
The
Bobby
reason they
specifically
lost
Sense as
both
well,
matches,
that
well,
they
there
just
was
start
Case.
to really play some Brawl.
But Draco did
when
really
they're
good last
into-
game too.
in the back.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what it is. Whatever works to get you a win, you know, spin it however you wish. But when times are needed most for them to perform, it just seems like they find a way to come through. Now, obviously, there have been times as well where these really good teams from North America and Elevates and the Tribe Gamings of the world have just swept them away. There has
That's
been
funny.
No set
You know,
five. It's
this
just
is
been a
very
3-0
North
deficit.
American
For whatever
gameplay. When
reason,
you really think
SSG
about
in
it,
these quarterfinals, once again, pushing this all the way to
you
a
can
set five.
absolutely
Bravo really
tell
building here
both
for
these teams are
postseasons.
North American.
We're now heading over to Crystal Arcade. Whoever wins this one will move on into the semis. And I want to reiterate here how close the race is for that third World Finals spot that we still have to give away in NA. SSG really needs that win. Otherwise, they're gonna be caught up by one of those teams, Pioneers, STMN, or Team Electros today. Yeah, let's see whether they
I
can
doubt
hold
Pioneer's
on
gonna
their
make
winning
it.
streak now. Whether
Like,
they
I have
can
nothing
take
against
this momentum
Pioneer,
also
but
over to Crystal Arcade. or
really
whether
doubt they're
Eternal
gonna make it.
Esports can make their dream come
Gem
true
grab.
and win against SSG today, Ark.
$20 if they
Yes, it's not
pick.
going to be an easy task, not
Kit.
by a long shot for sure. Going back to last month when SSG were able to reverse sweep STM
Alright,
and
let's
Esports.
realistically, who are they gonna pick?
Like Kenny said
Ali's a
earlier,
good
you
pick
know,
here.
They do seem to perform so
Either
well.
Ali's
when
gonna
they're
get
under pressure.
banned or picked.
One reverse sweep in June. Can they get another in the quarterfinals?
Why
in
is he
July?
playing like this,
It's
dude?
just
Who is this
very
guy?
risky for me. You know, they're banking on so much.
Like, I don't want to be rude, but some of these
single
camera
shot.
angles
And
are
this is not the
weird.
season for it, you know, if they just step 1 foot out of line here, then all this effort to stop the unthinkable of Eternal coming out on top here.
I guess that's
gonna
high
be
level gameplay,
such
so
an
people
important
play
drop
like
to
that.
get
You know what I
right in
mean?
the fifth and final sets in this map and mode. It's going to be a really tough draft.
And talking about draft, here it is. We're heading into our very last draft of this match. Either way, Crystal Arcade, such an interesting map. Also one of those that just came in now with the map pool changes. For lanes, I love to play some Shade, some
Amber might be a
Hand,
good pick. I thought Amber would be a good
because
pick
of that
again.
wall in the middle of your lane, or we did see some Griff before as well. You can't just decide to open up as well. Maybe that long range
Ali was
bomb is
banned.
gonna come in clutch.
Carol
again.
banned.
Bans are in now. Ash is gonna be banned out.
Janet!
And
Janet
from
banned,
PlayStation
really?
Gaming. Two of those brawlers I would not have expected this early on. Lily, Ellie, and Gray on the other side. Those three definitely good ones on Crystal Arcade. No surprises here. What I kind of expect here now, Lumi could be an option. Sandy, quite good on lane as well. What we did see before, of course, Kaze. And she's not banned out again, Kenny.
Yeah, the Ash
Draco,
is a very
oh my
peculiar
God.
one, and I think that's partially because they want to go tank. And Torres become more normal.
If they get
I
him
would say,
speed, they need to
as
take
a
Jae
fan,
Young.
especially at least on Jim Grab. No real
Eternals
else
need to
shows
take
up.
away
I just think
Jin
the
Young.
Hypercharge Super is just such a good reverse mechanic.
Oh, but
Ash
they have
goes down, and
K's is
therefore,
open
I'm
too,
thinking, hey,
dude.
maybe Hank, maybe
They
Draco,
left
and
K's
that's exactly what they go
open.
for. I just feel like it's a really good brawler.
They
It's
left
hard to
Jin
pass
Young
up on. There's a
open.
lot of really good brawlers right now, but as far as play rate's concerned, Draco one of the higher ones.
Yeah, absolutely. So Lumi, I've got to feel like is certainly an eternal pick here, especially with the Tara ban. Yeah,
Lumi's a
Charlie
good pick
potentially as
too,
well is their #1 brawler when it comes to their scrims, and you know it's going to work well into the Draco and for anything else that might come up. Like I say, I like your Hank shout
Yeah,
there
there's
as well.
K's.
Kaze. Yeah, this is a dangerous map here.
They're gonna
for
get
Eternal.
Jin Young, dog,
Lumi,
dude.
Even Mortis with the.
You're
very
gonna
bad
give
in
the
play,
dude
we can't put that in, but
speed.
This is a,
What are you
a very
doing?
dangerous map, I feel, here for SSG because Eternal. can
If
be
they don't pick
really
him,
reckless and aggressive in their assassination brawlers, and getting the Kaze in this stage, it's going to be a very good one to bag here early. Let's see what SSG wants to combine with this Draco. Certainly going to be on the minds of maybe a Gust to be able to have that shielding, because this map is going to be so open. It's going to be tough to push into a lot of this, so something to helping hand things in that regard, or some heals wouldn't go amiss for me.
they pick
With
Gus.
the Gus. It makes a lot of sense.
I mean, they get the
for
next
this
two
map, so I
picks
quite like
though.
it.
Gus paired with Drake.
Well, they have
who's gonna
the
that
range.
shield
Gus
available,
is
the
the
long
range.
in the mid. They have to be really careful here on this 4-5 turn. You still leave one pick available for Eternal to try and counter out this comp. So I imagine that SSG are probably going to go for a more well-rounded approach. That's why we see such a contrast from something like Draco, who's close range, has the hypercharge that gets up you're facing. Gus is going to play point guard position. He's going to be in the middle of the map, dishing out those shields, trying to collect those gems for you. And with this final selection, SSG have a lot riding on the line here. Currently the number 3 seed entering the day.
Oh, I don't
They go
know,
with
guys.
Shade,
I
one
don't
of
know.
the better brawlers in the game right now, especially now that he's equipped with a hypercharge.
I like the brawler. I don't like the position in the draft though. Eternal can really kind of just double down on this. Doug or Jackie is pretty much the number 1 counters, but I mean, opening up the map here as well wouldn't be the worst of ideas here for Eternal.
Yo, a
Just run it
Doug
down with
pick
something
would be
tanky.
insane.
Let's see how they're feeling towards it. But certainly Shade is a very, very tough brawler to
Lou.
deal with. Lou, gonna be that brawler. I mean, it didn't really work out too well for Space Station Gaming against the Shade earlier in Bounty. I feel like if Shade's able to have super and utilize the wall, then it's able to pretty much stay away from it. I mean, let's see though. It's going to depend a lot on the agility on the side of SSG, whoever is playing that Shade pick. I don't mind it. It's very tough to call either of these two sides the winning draft. I've got to be honest though. I mean, I'm surprised it wasn't a Doug or a Jackie for Eternal for sure. It's going to come down very much to how this Lou fares with this Shade and whether that's the brawler really to shut it down.
SSG have once again found themselves in a set 5. They're gonna have to pull off some
Nice,
magic
nice.
once again, but this is gonna be a tough start on the left-hand end as Chino falls. Bobby, 3 gems to his name, have taken over the middle of the map, but
Nice,
Aliana's there to
good,
scoop
good.
up every single one of these kills, claims the life on the right-hand side as well, and an immediate sweep. Eternal have swung it their way.
Again, Eternal are dangerous with the assassination brawlers, and that is the meta. Bobby said it himself, stunned out there, slowed and frozen. As it stands, it's looking bleak so far in this game. SSG need to get their head straight and get things together because they're a bit all over the place, missing a lot of these shots as well. Aliana's now having the hypercharge. Dangerous spots by Chino as well. Just a couple of taps away from a fan storm, no doubt about it. A shield for Bobby. To kind of what end didn't really kind of seem to do too much for me. Aliana falls now. This is a chance for SSG to reposition themselves and get into a more advantageous spot.
Sands has to pop off here with the early
Yo,
loss.
what
of
was Sands
positioning,
doing?
but
I think he's
just
just rushing
bullying
for-
his way up that
For
right-hand
super,
side.
right?
And a missed super from Frixie doesn't really equate to much.
Okay,
It's
I think that's
just
exactly
no
what he was
contact.
doing.
Makes SSG walk
He was just
around a
farming
little bit,
super.
but ultimately Chino's still holding this left-hand lane. Now more ice pours out onto the ground. Sands stretching, connects, drops down Lumi.
Nice,
This
now
is
he
the
has
first time that
control
Lumi has
bush.
really lost this lane, so now Sands can put himself in position, and he's going to need to hold on to it. Oh, Alianis with a dash forward, though. Hypercharge still available. Chino has now been stunned out. Can't activate
Oh!
super. Frixie will scoop up every one of the gems.
Easy
This is what I'm
internals.
worried about.
Easy internals.
Alianis is so dangerous. Frixie with 11. And SSG have got to close the gap very, very quickly. Sands going in. Hypercharge pops.
Oh, the
SSG
rush!
to reset
The
things.
rush!
Slow. The Dragon's Breath will burn him down. But Sands is stunned. Be taken down in the spawn. And SSG gonna have to do that all over again. It was hard enough doing it once.
10 on the clock. Chino can't move a muscle, but Tuches has frozen him. Gadget just
Double
to try and
Sands,
preserve
double
his life.
Sands.
Alianis, right-hand side,
Nope.
has a dash available.
stun, good
Supers
stun.
just to give himself a little extra coverage. And Eternal now on match point. They are looking to bury SSG.
Here it is,
right
guys, here it
here
is.
And end their hopes of a comeback.
And the confidence returned. Eternal there with some big smiles. It's not over yet, but it wasn't too convincing there for SSG. This Kaze pick is a huge thorn in their side. I do think the Shade has got more to be seen yet. Sounds certainly a very accomplished player on brawlers like this. Let's see whether they can try to get some earlier hypercharges here, some earlier control for sure, as they kind of always seem to be trying to make up for lost time.
SSG rushed 2 aggressive brawlers down that left-hand lane, and as a result, Eternal will migrate to the
Good kill,
right-hand
good kill.
side. Jim spilled onto the ground. Alianis,
I mean, they just need to farm supers. Okay. Sands can't carry by himself. He's trying though. Sands is trying.
Lead here for Eternal. 2 times in a row now, they've gotten their early lane victories, and that's
I
such a hard
genuinely
thing to
feel
come
bad
back
for
from. We saw
SSG.
Sands really struggle there middle of the set. Until he could really grab onto these walls, it was really tough. Once again, a big dash forward. This time, Bobby gets the victory, though. That's a big one for SSG.
Huge. Trush on the left-hand side. We'll find Chino. Chino pops the gadget, but to what avail? He'll still fall regardless. Alianos is just so deadly. Bobby with the popping of the shield as a deterrent, just about staying alive, but not out of the woods yet.
Good
And Sam's
hit.
coming in.
Oh, they got Bobby.
And gets some of those gems for himself. There's only 2 remain for Eternal to be on a countdown. SSG have got to find some way to reset this, some way to stop Eternal in their tracks. Well, this one is going to be all
More
over.
gem, more gem.
Chino just hasn't been able to grab a super.
Sans
in a
is just
long
going for the
time. Bobby
assassination.
shifted, right hand in. It's a
He has to
countdown
go, he
for
has
the
to
blue
go.
Side. Alianos with 3 in the pocket. Frixie with the majority at 7. Super goes down. Bobby from the distance, stun on the left hand in. Chino trying.
Hyper,
to
hyper! Oh, he got stunned!
Destruction. Sans
No!
knocked away. Eternal. All 3 members standing tall, and hopes and dreams from SSG of doing it once again end here. Perfection required, and a little shaky throughout it, but Eternal nonetheless come out on top.
Disasters for SSG. The reverse sweep dream was so alive for a moment there. It wasn't to be. It was the case last month, not.
Damn, dude.
The 8% has won. Look at that.
SSG has failed me.
Out of the quarterfinals for the very first time, so they surely are celebrating. I hope they're just.
You know what?
prepared
Internals
for the semis,
deserved
because
it.
what they
Internals
showed us
deserved
so
it.
far today, honestly.
Oh my
I want to take this
god.
opportunity and thank both of those teams.
Who was
SSG
MVP of that
and Eternal,
match?
for this great match. It was absolute cinema. The steal from Eternal in that round 2, then the reset from Chino.
It was Lou, right? I
just
feel like it was
beautiful.
Lou.
Pretorius
No, it
here
was
with the
Case.
most
I'm
kills, most
crazy,
DPS
dude.
as well. Yeah, overall,
Yo,
just
really?
phenomenal
They
performance
oh,
from
no,
Eternal.
dude. It
Even
had to
the
be
2
Case.
sets that they lost in the end. Maybe that was due to
Absolute
draft a little
cinema.
bit. I still felt like they played
Clean pro
perfectly.
pack. I have to like buy it though, dog.
Yeah,
Stop
Batucha's
giving
on
me.
a Lumi,
It's like
just
one
a
big ol' ad.
problem. Lumi is just something. It's hard to
Alright,
let it
alright,
slide
guys.
in these drafts. And
That
it
was
popped off
fun.
Once again,
That was
Kazi's a
fun.
good brawler.
But
That last
deadass,
draft,
I don't
feel
wanna
like
be
they
here
had the distance
another
with Gus,
6
but then the other
hours.
brawlers at times when they lost those early lanes
On
just
stream
couldn't
watching
catch
this.
up. So as a result,
Alright, guys,
the
we're gonna call it
Elite
here.
versus Eternal
I'm gonna
on
still
the top
watch it.
side.
I'm just gonna watch
The
it off
lower
stream.
side of the bracket, those where we're gonna turn
I'll
our
see you
attention
guys
to
on
Stamina
SG
versus
in like
Newcomers, Prodigy Esports, Team
5
Electros
hours.
versus Tribe Gaming. My must
Be here for
watch of the
finals?
month.
Yeah.
How can you not
I'll try.
watch
I'll
that?
try to quickly get back on for finals.
Now we're taking some time
Alright,
to cool
peace,
off
guys.
after
See
that
you guys
one.
in a
Make
few
sure to
hours.
get your
Maybe like an
predictions
hour.
in.
We'll
What's
see.
coming next is STM